I think we're okay. Are we okay? Is it working? Let me see. This couldn't have been like more horribly timed. Hello. Looks like my connection's doing okay now. It was being real janky a second ago. Is it working? Is it working? Oh my god, finally, there we go. As long as OBS decides not to jank out anymore. Hello. Oh god. Elemental P, thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry everything is suddenly really jank. This happened last stream too, and it's been fine for ages. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, that looks okay. Let me check this real quick. That looks okay. I don't know what's going on. But my internet's fine now. I think we're okay. Well, that was a little frustrating. That was a little frustrating. I don't know why it was doing that. This happened last time, too. The last stream where we were doing Little Goody Two Shoes, like, a little bit at the beginning, I'd say like an hour in, all of a sudden, like, my connection just, like, suddenly cut out. I, like, purely on OBS. Everything else was fine. I ran, like, a speed test and everything, and it was, like, it was looking fine. Like, just through that, everything else was connected. Everything was doing okay. It was just OBS. And then I closed OBS and opened it back up, and it was working fine again. So, I don't know what's going on. Maybe my ISP is, like, just randomly throttling me to troll me or something. Okay. Let me make sure we're all okay now. And everything is looking good. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I also posted my going live on Twitter way too late. But yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was a little... That was janky. I don't know why everything started out that way. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a second. I want to make sure everything's like not gonna drop in the middle of like talking. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it was doing that. That's so obnoxious. And the YouTube stream looks fine. I'm like flailing around every time I turn to look at it. But yeah, their YouTube stream looks fine. It's just Twitch. It's gotta just be like the Twitch servers that have been doing it the past like week. Because I've never had that issue. But anyway. Yes. I'm probably going to repeat this later. Because usually all of my regulars don't show up for like 20 minutes after I start stream. But yay, so we got our new design. Hang on, let me pull it up. That I still need to get the model for. I kinda just wanted to bring it up and discuss for a sec. Let me add it to the stream. And boop. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted. Good lord. Oh no, it's scaling it the wrong way. Let me just. There we go, good enough. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. We got new design. Because yeah, this one, this that I've been using is like a, it's like a not an adoptable, but like, you know, I purchased it for like stupid cheap ages ago, like 10 months ago, because it was the closest thing I could get to the original design idea that I wanted, which was literally just lunar stuff. And so I was like, oh, it's a black and white model, that works, right? But, you know, obviously it has no actual themes to it other than just generic anime boy. Hime Rose, am I pronouncing that right? Hime Rose, I'm assuming. But thank you for follow. I appreciate. Yeah, cool, perfect. Thank you. I'm always worried I'm gonna pronounce it so like incorrectly. Since I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I'm also super. The reception was like amazing. Like, that was ridiculous. I did not expect it to explode like that. Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate reality is, or well, we'll see what the reality is, but usually when things like explode like that, you never know whether the people that follow you or, you know, all that kind of stuff are actually gonna like be viewers and stuff like that. So it's like, I love it. I appreciate it, but we'll see what that translates into. Also, my IRL job is all about like YouTube talent management stuff, so it kind of ruins a lot of the fun of virality in a way. But yeah, I'm so excited for this because yeah, like I was saying, like this, what I'm using right now is just a purchased model that I've had since like last August or something like that. And it has no motifs or anything. It was literally just the colors. It was just the colors, the white and black. I was like, oh, that's about as moon as it gets. You like the color scheme? I love the color scheme. That's actually something I was gonna bring up. So like, I've been going from just doing moon stuff to like, oh, I kind of want to have other themes, you know, like water. Water works with the moon, right? Like the moon affects the tides and stuff like that. And the more I was leaning in towards like adding water stuff, I'm like, oh, but like maybe like some kind of animal element. And now then at the end, I just went full in on like the like koi stuff, right? And I also didn't want to have like an actual animal VTuber either, like, you know, anthropomorphic animal. Can't wait for the live 2D era. Hell yeah. Thank you, cow. But like, koi are so neat. Oh, they are. I love koi. Can I just like, I forget what the like hotkey for being able to scale things without manually doing it is on OBS, but you know what? But yeah, like, do I still have the reference on my computer? Because that's actually like the colors wise. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I saw art. Let me see, can I just drop it? There we go. This was one of my references for the colors, right? Hello, Celine. This was like one of my references for the colors, right? I saw this, Yume, that's who it was, yeah. Go check out Yume, by the way. Their art is fantastic. I saw this and I was like, I immediately saved it and sent it to the artist. Cause just like these are the colors I want. This is beautiful. I love the contrast between the light blue and the like golds and oranges and stuff like that, right? So this and a couple of her other pieces were also some of the ones that I sent, just being like, this, give me these colors. And so now I got like the nice contrast between like the blues and the oranges and golds and stuff like that. Oh, it's so nice looking. Oh, also, hang on, I don't have the multi-chat. The integrated chat, whatever, on this, do I? No, only on my gaming screen. On YouTube, Funko Pop, hello, how you do? But yeah, so yeah, we went like full in on the koi design, and I wanted to keep a little bit of the moon elements and stuff, but ooh, let's not scale it that way. So like we added like the little like moon thing to the belt. And you can't really see, let me see if we can scale it up enough to be able to see it. It's really hard to tell from this size image, but basically the earrings are like moon phases. So like it starts with like the full moon and then goes from like, you know, gibbous crescent, stuff like that. And then I'm trying to think. The scales and the pants were kind of like a last minute thing. Not playing today. Oh, I'm gonna play games, Funko Pop. We will. We're going after. I know you don't follow me on Twitter or anything like that, but this is the new design that we're gonna be going for once I hire a artist to do the model. The scales add some nice texture. Yeah, that actually was Levy's idea when I was kind of like spitballing with some friends. I recommend checking out Levy. They're a bean. I think they're in my recommended channels, and they're also doing a model reveal. They're doing their actual model reveal. But that was kind of something they mentioned, was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to have like scales on it and stuff like that? Wait, new avatar. Yeah. This is the design concepts for it. And so like eventually we got the fish out here. One glove, yeah, exactly. The hot guy glove. Ignore the toy. The toys. Jesus, I'm stroking out. Ignore the toes. We're not giving those out for free, right? The idea is to actually, when we do the live 2D model, is to actually have like the fish swimming up the water pooling down off of the the ends of the fabric here where it turns into water, so that like it's just like a constant animation of just kind of like swimming up or around in the water, and then maybe still have one just kind of off to the side that floats like just in like an idle pose, and maybe every so often does like a little loop or something like that. The Hawkeye glow. It has a name. I don't. It doesn't. I just made that up. But usually you see it on characters that are like hot. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I'm so excited. And then another thing was we didn't really do much with the eyes, so they're just kind of like this. But something that I really want to do is I want to have the highlight, like have a highlight on his eyes be the like orange that we're gonna use or that we are using everywhere, and then have it be in the shape of like a fish or a koi, and then every time the model blinks, it does like a little like spin or like a little like, you know, swooshing around in water kind of thing. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. What am I gonna do with my old avatar? The old avatar, can I put the integrated chat on here too? Not without moving to another screen, I don't think. That's frustrating. But yeah, on YouTube, Funko Pop guy. This avatar, the one that I'm using right now, was just purchased for like, I don't know, like $50, something like that. So I don't own any of the rights to it or anything like that. So this will just get kind of tossed off to the side, you know, because other people can use it. It's not unique at all. Hello, Milk Tea. What, maybe choose that hairstyle? For one, because it's lazy. Because it's kind of lazy, and like kind of scruffy and tired. A little bit because of what's his face from Horimiya. Did I pronounce that right? I think I pronounced that right. What's his name? Why am I brain farting his name? The main dude, the main guy. Miyamura. I think that was right? Yeah. He was the main dude. Yeah, so like that's where part of the hairstyle kind of came from. And what was it? It was she sent me multiple kind of designs like this, and I saw like one was straight, and then she had this like kind of messy one that didn't have the like man tail in the back. And I was like, no, add these two. That way I can have both the pulled back like man ponytail, man bun thing, and also the scruffy bedhead. Because that was like the idea, right? Like, I'm constantly tired. It may not always come across in my voice. I am constantly sleepy and tired. So that's why I kind of wanted to get like these these like kind, soft, tired eyes that like have like sleepy bags at the bottom of them, right? Like that was where that came from too. Also, gotta have the tasteful chest window and arm window, of course. Eternally sleepy. That is my constant state of being. My constant state of being. That's also where the facial hair part came from too. Where I was just like, I want him to look mature. I want him to look mature and not like a 20-something-year-old, you know, young man. Because I'm not a young man. But that, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of unkempt, right? It's a little scruffy, right? Which is also how I keep my facial hair stubbled, scruffed. But yeah, I'm so happy with this design. It's so nice. It's so nice. Hang on, let me scale that back down a little bit more. But yeah, definitely go. I've already said this multiple times, but go give Lunifura lots of love. I don't know, that's how you pronounce her username. I'm hoping it is, but like, I came into this having a very, very vague idea of what I wanted, right? A very, very vague idea. Hime, hello, what a hottie. He do be. You like the blue or... Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, Funko Pop. And you didn't spell it right, but I know what you mean. You mean turquoise is what you were trying to say. Yeah, like I had like zero idea what I really wanted. I had like a very vague picture in my head, but I didn't know how to describe it or like explain what I wanted. And so like, I think part of what I put on the sheet that I gave to her was something like, make him 9% or 90% dad, 10% daddy. Or something like that. Oh no, I think I referenced like, I think I originally had that actually, but then I referenced Lloyd Forger from Spy Family, where I'm like, most of the time he looks like nice, super kind dad, and then he looks at you with like pissed off eyes. He's like, somebody's like, oh. You hold your tongue and shut up. Yeah. Oh god, I just shook my drink everywhere. But yeah, I'm so happy with this. I'm very happy with this design. Now we just have to do the I have to get a 2D live 2D artist, and I don't think I'll rig it myself, because I'm about to try to learn how to rig, but I don't think that I'll know enough to be able to justify doing it myself. 10% clumsy. I mean, that's just me. I mean, definitely the idea is that I want him to be like just a tired, like, dad, basically, because it's basically me. I may not have an actual son. I may not have an actual daughter. I don't have any kids, but I got. Everyone always tells me I've got like dad personality or big brother personalities. That's why I really wanted that to come across in the design. Big yellow. Trying to get down an energy drink real quick. I do. Good. Literally all my friend groups are just like, you're like the big brother of the group. You're like the dad of the group. Which I don't know. I'm taking it as a compliment, but it may just be terrible puns and horrible jokes and stuff like that, while also simultaneously trying to keep people responsible, even though I'm not all that responsible, but you didn't hear that from me. But I think it like really got through. I think it really got through. Like, we actually, in fact, the eyes specifically, I think we went through like, she sent me like a list of like 6 of them, right? And I looked through them just like, no, still, it's not the vibe I want yet. And so like, I think we went through like another 2 or 3 before we finally landed on these eyes. Where, what did I send her as the example? I think it was like a dude from Free. The anime Free. He has kind of like eyes shaped like this. Yeah, called Mobby once on stream and it was awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, we had that one chatter a couple streams ago where the lady came in, or girl came in, like calling me, what was it, like constantly being like, oh, hottie, not husband, gorgeous, handsome, and then at the end called me baby. I'm just like, nope. Nope. I was already like, hey, maybe don't be super flirty with me, please. I would appreciate that. But then like ended the whole thing with her calling me baby. And was, nah. You're not my girlfriend. You don't get to call me that. That's so uncomfy. Which boy from Free? Let me see. Let me check real quick. Free. What do I even type into Google to find what I'm looking for? Free anime boy. That's gonna give me the wrong results, isn't it? It's the dude with like brown hair. Wait here to be a dating option? Exactly. I need a name. Sosuke, maybe. Here, let me type it in. Free Sosuke. No, not that one. Not that one. Other brown hair. Lighter brown hair. Oh my god, I need just free anime characters. Haru? Haru free. No, it's not him. Here we go. Here's a chart. Makoto Tachibana. That's who it is. He's got kind of like those kind of shapy looking eyes. Like all the images I was seeing of it were like he had like very soft, kind of sleepy, very kind looking eyes, and I was like, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want him to look sleepy, and I want him to look kind, but then I want like this on the side where like he looks at you and it's like You couldn't get into free. Same, but for different reasons. I could not get into boy eye candy anime. Which isn't to say I wouldn't watch one, but at least as far as I could tell from watching it, it felt like that was just purely the purpose. It was man for one. I can consume any kind of content. It just, for me, it was like, at least the little bits that I was watching was just, it was too shallow for me in the sense that it was like just for that. Like I can watch a 4 girls like boy toy eye candy show plenty. It just was that specific one where it's like, yeah, can't get into this. Grappling the deep end of love. I've seen so many people talking about that. I'm trying to remember. Was there anything else? Oh. Okay, so yeah. Other things that I wanted to like talk about real quick. I really want to get a chat mascot, right? So like, I don't know if anybody knows, oh no, why am I suddenly brain farting at her name? Shenpai. I don't know if anybody knows Shenpai, but on her streams, she's got her little like OC in the corner that's like animated on like, you know, a couple frames or so. But whenever chat talks with like highlighted text and stuff like that, it like, you know, it does kind of like the reactive like PNG tuber or GIF tuber kind of thing, right? And it speaks in like the automated voice based on, you know, whatever the highlighted text is. I want to do something like that, except I want it to I still want it to represent chat, but since like I'm trying to go for the dad vibe, maybe go for like a little kid that has like kind of like almost like a Darwin jacket, you know, like whenever people humanize Darwin, he's got like the kind of like the gold orange jacket. Have it kind of like that, except like hanging over the like the front of the face, you can't see the eyes, and it's a very a text to speech mascot. Yeah, exactly. So it's like androgynous, doesn't have like a gender or anything like that. And like maybe a little bit of like a Gura-esque jackety kind of thing, where like aspects of the shark, you know, is on her jacket, whereas this would be like aspects of like a koi is coming from the jacket. You know, like a tail coming off the jacket and stuff like that. I think it would be kind of cute. That'd be fun. You're getting one of your bunnies. Nice. Just a way for your pet to be. Oh yeah, yours was the dragon, little dragon from, based on like the Drakengard guy. I'm brain farting at his name. I'm describing this entire like last 30 minutes, aren't I? Just constant brain fart. Finish off my energy real quick. But yeah, so that's something I want to do. Koi themed raincoat. Yeah. So like here, let me see if I can find an example. Darwin gumball human, maybe. Yeah, kind of like. Oh, I hate that I'm about to bring in like a Mike and L image here, but oh, nope, that doesn't work. Which, no offense to him, he does really good work, but gets a little questionable sometimes. No, it's a WebP. I have no way to bring this onto the thing, I don't think. Does OBS accept web? It does. There we go. Something like this, right? Where like his actual goldfish stuff is in the jacket, right? Except like it hangs over his eyes, so he's very it ends up being androgynous, and you can't really tell, right? Wow, hello. Same with, let's see, I mean, I don't know many people who don't know who Gura is, but Gargura. We're like, see that image. Where? There we go. Where like, you know, she's got the shark tail and stuff like that. You know, there's shark elements in it. So like, basically combined these two kinds of ideas together, except it's koi, you know, and that's kind of what I want to be the general idea for chat mascot. I think that'd be cute. That'd be a lot of fun. I would like that. But that'll be in the future. That's definitely in the future, right? Like, I still need to get the actual the live 2D model and everything, and then get it rigged. So that's already gonna be fun, especially when I just bought a car 2 months ago, right? Spending a lot of money recently that I don't have. Like a Kigurumi. Yeah, that would work. Maybe not actually a onesie, but you know, just same idea at the very least. Like it would need to be very large, right? So it kind of almost plays like a combination between a jacket and almost a little dressy skirty, so that it can kind of ride that androgynous line and represent everyone in chat, you know? Because I don't want it to be like, you know, an obvious boy or obvious girl, because it's supposed to represent chat, you know? And then I can get little arts with it. Get arts with it. And like riding on my shoulders. Oh man. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to think of what else. How dad of me. Exactly. Exactly. I think that's everything with the actual model and everything. And then obviously I need to get like all the whole redesign of the, you know, panels and stream overlay and stuff like that. So, but that I'll probably try to do myself on my own time, because that's like a whole nother extra thing, a whole nother extra layer of stuff to do. But yeah. I'm glad everyone really liked it. And again, like I was not expecting that post to like explode like it did. That was ridiculous. That was insane. It was so unexpected, but like I'm very happy, especially with it being my birth month. It's just like, oh yeah, I get my new design for birthday, and I get to have the post explode for birthday. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah. Deserved it. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think we'll probably move over to the game in a second here, but if anybody has any questions, let me know while I go to find the launcher for the game. All these movies coming your way. Yeah, well, so, like, I was just saying earlier at the beginning, like, the unfortunate reality of my job with doing all the, like, the talent, like, management stuff, like YouTube talent management, it kind of ruins virality for me, because, like, I understand the realities behind it, where it's like, that post exploded, and it got me a bunch of followers and stuff like that, but in the end, the part that will matter the most is how many people actually, you know, translate into viewers, right? All those numbers don't mean much if they aren't coming to watch your streams or consuming your content, you know? Would you rather marry Elise or the innkeeper? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, it's still exciting. It's still exciting. It's just one of those things where it's just like the downsides of having a unique niche job like mine, where it just ruins the some of the fun, some of the magic, right? Let's continue admiring the art of future me. God, I'm like on edge, looking for a live 2D artist to do this. Like, I wanted to actually. I know June, K-June. I'm trying to remember their full name. K-June My Pants. That just goes by June, but they opened up their comms, which I was really wanting to do, but in order for me to afford the commercial rights for the live 2D model, it was like, I can't afford that. It justified, like fully justified. Their work is amazing, Their work is fantastic, but like, nah, I can't afford it, unfortunately, as much as I would love to. Gonna try to go for more an anime look for the model, or a mix of anime and realistic. Probably anime mostly. I was kind of thinking what was one of them that I was looking at. I was thinking of Kumaboshi Yoi. They do some really nice stuff that almost gets a little close to what's their name? They've done stuff for, they've done models for like Iron Mouse and I think Silver Veil and Alfina and hang on, this is gonna bug the hell out of me. Kamochiru. They kind of almost have like a similar vibe as Kamochiru's art, where it's kind of like, it's got a lot of I don't know how to describe it. It's just got a vibe to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, they got a similar vibe to that. Otherwise, maybe like Soda. I don't know if anybody knows who Soda is. It's like, I think they're at 99x Soda, I think is what it is. They do some really good work. I was considering Karamomo Kitchen, which is like an artist group. They've done a bunch of people's 2D models. There's a dog outside. So we'll see. It's, and in the end, it's gonna be like what I can afford, right? Because then it still needs to be rigged, which, you know, that is part of what makes Karamomo Kitchen stuff somewhat appealing, because you can do the whole bundle, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I also really want to get V Bridger. Like, for me, one of the most important things, I mean, there's two important things now. I want to have like the cool fish animations of, you know, the fish swimming up the water and everything like that. Obviously I want to do. But the other thing being that I really want, I really want to focus on the face, right? Like, for me, that's always been my biggest appeal when it comes to watching other VTubers, is when their facial animations look really, really nice. Which I, you know, not to, I certainly won't poo-poo on this model, but like, it's very stiff. The facial animations are very stiff on this model. I can't do a whole lot expression-wise. It's like, I can, like, kind of raise my eyebrows sometimes. What about koi floating around me? Well, so I want like one of the koi floating around, like, you know, just kind of at the bottom a little bit. Maybe instead up at the top, but I feel like that'd be a little too distracting. But have one kind of floating off to the side that will idle, and then maybe every minute or so it'll do like a little like swim around and then come back to its idle pose. But I want the other fish to be like swimming around in the water cloth, right? I want the water cloth to be kind of like constantly kind of like flowing and, you know, stuff like that, and then having the other koi like swimming around in the cloth, which, you know, probably not going to be very cheap to do. So that'd be a lot of detail. Yeah, I'm expecting it to take a big hit out of my wallet. Bundles are always nice to start looking for a rigger after getting your artist hard. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I've done, like, you know, the past 10 months of searching for artists and stuff like that. Because I've mentioned this on stream before, but like, finding artists that do male designs in general is really hard, but then a lot of them will do like shodas, or they'll do like gigantic beefy muscular men, or like super pretty bishi boys. I've struggled for months to try and find an artist that could do something like this, where it's like, it's none of those things, it's a man. it's a man. Like, that's all I wanted, just a normal aged, normal build man, right? That's all I wanted. I didn't want to be a Shota, I didn't want to be a Bishi, I didn't want to be a huge muscular Hulk. I just wanted to be a man. That's it. And it took so long. I'm in hindsight, I'm glad it did, because then we found you know, this artist. But yeah, a man. Which is men. Just innocent men. Nobody's gonna know that reference. No one's gonna know that unless they're like British or some European or whatever. I forget where that actually aired. Oh, but yeah, it was really hard just getting to this point in general. Hildebrand? No, it's not. Oh, are you just talking about Hildebrand? Because I wasn't referencing Hildebrand, that's for sure. I forget what it's called. It's a show on BBC, actually. That's what it was. It's a kid show on BBC with like a puppet. I've showed it to you, actually, Lotus. What are you talking about? It's like the host talking to a puppet, and like I don't know what the context is, but he was like, "We're just men." She's like, "What do you mean you're just men?" He's like, "We're just innocent men," or something like that, and she just breaks out laughing. You love the build-up. Yeah. You seen so many pre-debut VTubers go so hard right off the bat, and then they redesign in a matter of weeks. Yeah, that was one of my concerns too. Is that it's like I don't need to nail something down, but if I don't want to have to keep redesigning it, then I do need to get something that I'm at least happy with. And this thankfully nailed it, right? Like there's very little I'm gonna change. Like I said, I want some like fancy eye animation. That's kind of it. And then obviously having the fish swimming within the actual water itself. But like the actual design by itself, there's nothing wrong. Like it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. The eyeball thing, the eye stuff, the animated pupil or whatever that I want, that I didn't even come up with in my thought until after it was already done. So like there's literally nothing that I would change with this. But yeah. Okay. I think we've discussed long enough. Let me get the game ready. I completely got sidetracked. Also, I'm going to have a really hard time not doing skebs now. That's gonna be a difficult one. I can already feel myself wanting to immediately go out and get some arts to be like, yeah, I want to see what it looks like in different people's styles and all this other kind of stuff. Really want to redesign yours at least. Go check out VGen. It's like a site that has a bunch of artists on it. It's really, really, really useful. Sweet dad like Quay VTuber plays horror and variety games. Yippee. But you go with the horror aspect? No, because that's the thing. Like I love horror, right? VGen, G-E-N. I think it's like vgen.co, right? Somebody else can correct me, but but yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, I love horror. Don't get me wrong. I love horror games, more specifically. But yeah, I didn't really want to go like a grotesque design. I wanted it to be I wanted it to appeal to a wider audience, right? Because you could go horror, but then you start to, you get to a certain level of grotesque or uncomfortableness looking or icky or, gruesome. And it's kind of it's off-putting for some people, right? So I wanted it to be my vibe because I'm not, I'm not horror, right? I'm not horror. Like my attitude, my personality, it's not horror. So it wouldn't really match anyway. It wouldn't have been me. So I'm happy with this. It gets my tired, it gets my lazy, it gets the dad vibes. It gets the super hot man vibes across, right? But yeah. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm clicking on literally everything right now. Let's see. You can't do horror, you're squishy. I mean, ooh, is that leading it properly? There we go. You gotta find the right kind of horror if you're baby when it comes to horror. In fact, speaking of baby horror, little Goody Two Shoes. Not baby horror, I shouldn't say that, but soft horror. Gonna forget you when you're famous. Nah, I got a lot of catching up to do. I was stuck at 100 something. What was I at? 130 something followers for a really, really long time. I feel like once you break 100, you hit like a wall where like it really struggles to go beyond that. Where's game? Where's game? There's game. Is it opening? There we go. I'm gonna swap over to gaming real quick. Rip Walter. Nobody else knows what you're talking about, though. No, it was Walter. There we go. Okay. It's actually working. Now, let's hope that OBS doesn't lose its mind and cut out halfway through the stream like it did the other night. Yeah. Let's do it. So, for context for anyone that hasn't stopped in for the other streams, this is a horror romance game that we started for Valentine's Day. Absolutely fantastic aesthetics. Thank you for head pack. Love the aesthetics. It's got like mixed media and stuff, like claymation and stuff too. It's super cool. But basically, we're trying to romance a girl so that we can, at some point, ritualistically sacrifice her for riches and fame. Get a girl to sacrifice girl, basically. 90s aesthetics? I wouldn't even say 90s. This is like 80s aesthetics. This is like Slayers, which I think was Slayers was like late 80s, right? Check out Pocket Mirror. Yes, same developers. It's definitely on the list of other ones to do. In fact, I think I had Pocket Mirror on my list before this, but this just works so perfectly for Valentine's Day happening. I was like, well, how can I not? You know? How can I not do this? But yeah, we're basically... This should be the end of it, but it won't be the last time we play this game on stream either, because there's like... I think there was like 15 different endings or something. Like, I'm sure there's endings for each girl, and then there's probably an ending for each girl where, like, you don't sacrifice, and one where you do sacrifice, and then there's, like, probably one where you, like, find out the mystery of what's going on, and then probably one for, like, not finding any girl. Whoop. I just clicked off the game.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'll see the general vibe. Yeah, here we go. Like, everything is, like, hand-drawn. It looks gorgeous. The music is so nice. And then you get to spooky times. And, like, suddenly you get, like, mixed media with, like Madoka Magica-esque art, you know? Like paper cutout and claymation and stuff. When was this game made? Literally last year. It came out in November, I want to say? Or August? Something. It came out sometime last year. It was part of the Square Enix indie program. I forget what it's called. Square Enix Creator Program, I think. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to remember what we're even doing. We're going to church. We got a date later, which should be our last date, so that we can woo our lady friend. Which we're going for the witch. If this town is going to accuse us of being a witch, then by God, we're gonna become a witch. Lowe's, thank you for the subby. 6 months. Let's go. Let's see. There's also something in. Oh, I was still trying to get into the church. We've been investigating like what our grandma apparently was super sus. And we're like a Jesus birth kind of thing, where like we don't actually have a mom. We're like birthed out of the ground from a god. Let me grab. Also check out that old lady. Is that not the like most adorable little old lady? She's so small. Thank you, Gammy. finally got your affiliate stuff set up. Oh, your Twitch affiliate stuff? Yeah, it takes a while. Munch on these real quick. She's in game. She might be. Honestly, she might be. I'm very convinced that the main antagonist of this game is our grandma. There's gonna be, oh, of course there's gonna be people in here. So I'm supposed to be trying to figure out how to get into the catacombs. Because that's where, like, the next element of the mystery is supposed to be that we're uncovering. Your cousin's coming along too, Elise?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm glad you're joining us. There's much to be grateful for today. Oh, you wouldn't believe how relieved I am that today has finally come. I hate that this isn't voiced purely because there's so many characters in this game. I'd say we're all relieved, Mrs. Orderly. There are already quite a few outsiders in town, too. Also, it's really loud. I don't know if it's loud for anyone else. Let me turn this down a little bit. Go down to there. There we go. Probably the reason why it's not voiced. I mean, some of the characters do have voices. They just don't... They don't voice the, like, all the lines, you know? I've seen a few new faces, that's for sure. That's a good sign, folks. Maybe some of these folks might move, or maybe some of these folks, maybe some of these folks might move here. Nah, that's asking a little much. Yeah, don't move here. Everybody here just assumes everyone is a witch. Why, I wouldn't mind staying here if it weren't for... Rosemarine? Oh, that would be wonderful. Come now, it's time we gathered for the procession. Oh, what a blessed day. Gonna be looking for a bit. Okay. Wow, it just progressed time without doing anything today. Game core. Oh, game core. Hang on.
That was tiring.
Little Goody Two Shoes. There we go. Did it work? I think it worked. Yeah, okay, we're good. Thank you. I didn't even notice it. Oh, that took all morning. Thank goodness it's over. I forgot originally I was trying to go for, like, what's her face from the Yellow Brick Road. Or from Yellow Brick Road, Jesus Christ, Wizard of Oz. Why did the Yellow Brick Road come to my head? From Wizard of Oz. the lady that played Dorothy. That was initially, like, what I was trying to do her voice as, and I gave up within, like, the first, like, 20 minutes. It's best I go join everyone in by the inn now. Okay, let me make sure. No! Okay, I'm gonna save just in case this next event skips the date. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Yellow Brick Road. The famous film, Yellow Brick Road. Totally no Liza P. I forgot that that's the next thing they're doing, aren't they? It was, like, a character that looked like Dorothy. There she is! There she is! Have you heard, Elise? Of course she hasn't, Jacob. We just made it up. What are you three going on about? We made these tickets for you, Elise. Thank you for what? Tickets? What for? So you can play with us, silly. Jacob wants to play Kiss the Rat with you, Elise. No! That's the hardest minigame. Apple. You brats in that filthy thing. Mama will trade you for it, Elise. Mr. Gustav and Mrs. Ariane are also in on it, so go talk to them. Oh, we're supposed to be finding Miss Ariane, too. Everyone will pay for it, as usual. Freya's made some made some flower crowns, too. Come play with us, Elise. All right, for goodness sake. Hooray, hooray. Oh, what am I supposed to be doing here that won't pass time, though? I need to go to a date. Isn't that great, Apple? Shut up, Jacob. I must say, it's good seeing them in good cheer after all that nonsense. I mean, it's good that Atful is not horrifically scarred for the rest of his life, considering he almost died multiple times. Kissing rat. Well, it's, okay. The kissing rats thing is like a game where they smack the a doll back and forth. Okay, what do we have? Enjoying the festival, my dear? Of course, Mrs. Elizabeth. I hope you are too. Oh, Elise. More importantly, the laddies told me you'd be here to trade in their silly tickets. Oh, they know how to reel us in, don't they? I'd say they're doing a good job keeping everyone's spirits up. We can't afford to fall behind, can we? Let's do it. What am I doing? I'm waiting for that reward they told me about. Of course, Elise, I'll be waiting. What are we doing? Oh, apple picking. Okay, we're okay with this, I guess. If I don't S rank this at the very end of the game, this has been the one I've like consistently done very, very well in. We've also had horror versions of each of these games too, where like, I'm not sure what the final horror versions are gonna be, because I think we're out of minigames to like horrify. It's cute, yeah. That's the funny thing about the game is it's like the daytime stuff is adorable and cutesy, and then the daytime stuff is like super morbid and like unsettling. Like the last stream, there was like a whole thing where we were like running away from like these like ghosts that chase you anytime you step into the water. And like, oh, they're actually like a really creepy design. They had like a really cool aesthetic where like there's like a water warble around their wrists, so it looked like they were dipping their hands into water, even though it was just like floating out in front of them. It was super cool. There we go. I better end this day with like $1 million. Also, hopefully these aren't skipping time. You got quite good at this, haven't you? Yeah, I've done it a dozen times. I didn't do it on purpose. Why don't you get your cousin something tasty for supper? Thank you, Mrs. Elizabeth. Everyone's being so nice, but literally the last stream they were all accusing me of being a witch and like genuinely wanting to like, can I help you, dog? And like wanting to like search my home and everything, like forcibly. I'm so glad Kieferberg is back to normal, Elise. It was about time, wasn't it? Truly. Gotta get this game and try out Pocket Mirror first, too. I really want to try out Pocket Mirror. It looks so good. Let's see. There's our goal. Wait. Oh, it's actually part of the thing. Interesting. Okay. So how many tickets do we have then? I assume the tickets are basically letting us do these for free. Yeah. We get to do the minigames for free. Being a witch is cool. That's why we're gonna date one. There you are, Elise. I was getting tired of waiting. Oh my god, please correct me if I say this wrong. Arikya? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you for the follow. You wanna play Kiss the Rat, you say? Not me, I hate that game. Stop being such a killjoy, Apple. Oh, we hit our goal. Yeah! I didn't have any kind of thing for hitting our goal. I'll just set one up for like 250 or something like that. I didn't even think about that. Got it right? Yeah! Good. I very consistently get everyone's names wrong. But yeah. Thank you for follow. Welcome. We're like at the finale of Spooky Romance. It doesn't look spooky, but it'll get spooky. Congrats on 200. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. Oh, also, oh my god, I'm so sorry on YouTube. I'm so sorry, Belle. Hang on, let me turn on the multi-chat. There we go. I'm so sorry, I didn't notice there was more people talking on YouTube. Your channel just got recommended to you. Good. What's the game about? It is a horror romance game where it's set in like fantasy Germany, and we are born of like a god to our grandmother who is doing some sketchy stuff, potentially doing some blood sacrifices, and our grandma passed away, so now it's just us. And now we're trying to get fame and fortune by wooing a girl and then doing our own blood sacrifice. We're falling in love in order to sacrifice our love, in order to get money. I love spooky romance. Hell yeah, I love it. We'll give you some tiffle if you want. That's right. That's what the money's called. Play with us. Play with us. But yeah, the daytime stuff is super, super cutesy, but the nighttime stuff is like actually like the spooky horror stuff. And I was saying earlier, it has like mixed media. Like there was one of the horror areas that was like claymation. It looked like it was like, what do you call it? A diorama. It looked like a clay diorama. It was super cool. And then it's got a lot of Madoka Magica vibes to it too, with like cutout looking stuff and everything. It's really neat. I love the horror theme areas. But yeah. Okay. That's if you win, Elise. Okay, this is the one I always do really bad at. This and the chicken game. But I think right now, basically, we're just supposed to enjoy the festival and earn some cash before we actually do our like final date. Okay, blue pass, yellow pass. Also, I don't have... normally, if you have a date with you, they help you out in these minigames. This is going to be entirely all on me. Because we do not have a date with us right now. Ah! This thing gets so stressful.
3, 2, 1, go.
How am I doing? I'm doing good. You missed we were showing off the new design that I'm gonna have. But I'm in a good mood because I'm very excited about it. Ah! I hope you're doing well. This is so stressful. There we go. Okay, that had to at least be like an A. At least A rank. Doing good, Funko. Good. Glad to hear. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're at least gonna end this day with a nice bit of cash. See, here's the thing. She's going through all of this, and she's about to, like, commit, like, a horrific ritual sacrifice for money. But, like, I'm earning money by playing games with kids, right? Like, whoops, I didn't mean to skip that. Like, why is she doing this when she can just play games with these kids and earn, like, 50 bucks every single time? Eventually, you can just leave, right? Just, yeah. Hashtag just girl things, basically. Quit being mean, Apple. All right, all right. Where's that tiffle you promised me? Oh, here you go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I did it again. I don't think so, Groon. Wait, is there a log? There's a log. What did he say? Oh, again, let's give it another try. Oh, gotcha. Oh, but it's the day of the festival. Okay, so there's frickin' Miffy over here. Oh, we actually didn't complete Miffy's request. She's been blackmailing us for food this entire time. Stealing lunch money is all, yeah, basically. Sneaking around town even on a day like this, Miffy. Elise, thank goodness you're here. Let me guess. Miss Gretel's bringing in more pastries later, you see? But Auntie only gave me a few tiffle and I'm not lending you a single coin, Molly. But Elise, my Auntie's so stingy and I haven't had not one. I don't want to give her any money. This has been non-stop blackmail from this girl. I'm not budging even if you cry, Mandy. Get over it. She's 100% gonna budge. Oh, to hell with you. Go ask Granny Gretel, why don't you? Tell her I sent you. Elise, Granny Gretel wouldn't say no to you anyhow. Maybe I should have asked her first, you're right. Why, you? Okay, good. Thank God. Let's see. She's been like our arch nemesis this entire stream. In fact, do we have any suspicion? I don't know how to check suspicion. Hang on. There we go. We have 3 ranks of suspicion. Half of those are because of her. Whoops. I wouldn't want to leave before talking to her at least. Wait, what? Oh, talking to Rosemarine. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. We will date in a second. Let's see, we did that one. We did that one. Wait, what's yours? Hello? There should be 2 other minigames here, because we have 2 more tickets. Whoops. Doesn't look quite the same, does it? You said it! Now, you're here because of those tickets, aren't you? The children gave me a few, yes. Always busy with their silly ideas, those 3. Well, are you trading one in, Elise? Let's do it. They told me you'd have something nice for me if I did. Let's see if you like it, then. I mean, it's cash, so of course I'll take it. No! Okay, this is actually the worst one. I'll take Kiss the Rat over this. Also, we still have no way to get inside the church. I still need to find out how to get inside the catacombs. You're too fast. I don't think it comes through on stream, but the controls for this are so stiff. Ah! I'll accept a B on this one. Okay. So after this, we should just have woodcutting, and then we can go on our date. And then hopefully be able to advance the our spooky research. Oh yeah, for additional context, apparently the priest of the church here in this town knows everything that's going on, and the fact that the religion that they practice here is based on like a pagan god or a pagan witch that they're like, you know, doing the typical thing that history has done where they turn the pagan stuff into like an actual religion to be like, oh no, it's not pagan, don't worry, it's not devil worship, it's our religion now. You know, that's exactly what they're doing here. But apparently the priest knows everything about it. Do you play DVD? No, I don't. Yeah, you've asked me that before. No, I don't, because I'm a little baby that doesn't like PvP games. Why, you're rather talented, aren't you? At collecting eggs, Mrs. Ariane? Talent comes in many forms, lass. Why, yeah, I love that talent. Cool. Here you go, Elise. You did well. I suppose, but I can't say I'd want that to be my one talent. You have a bunch of other talents, Elise, like woodcutting and playing Kiss the Rat. Yeah. Such as... Well, you'll find out in good time. Huh. Okay, woodcutter task should be somewhere. There you are, this one. And then we can go on date. Atta girl, Elise. I haven't said anything, Mr. Gustav. A toast to you, lass, to all of Kieferberg. You've had too much ale, Mr. Gustav. You're here for the tickets, I'd wager. Can't say no to those laddies, can we? Ought to make the most of them while they're little, Elise. That said, I'm ready for your tickets. Let's do it. Give it all you've got, Elise. This one I'm usually pretty decent at. Unless it goes really, really fast. Fun World, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Might get a soda, nice. Get that soda. I just had me a V8 energy drink, so I'm good to go on, on caffeine tonight. The German pronunciation was on point. Wait, what was I pronouncing in German? Are you talking about Gustav? Or... This man wants me to cut wood, but he's just throwing his chickens at me. And goats. Oh! Damn it. Ah, I did it again! Kieferberg? Oh, yeah, the name of the village. I think that one they actually said in the game in one of the, like, few bits of actual voice acting. I mean, no, I pronounce it perfectly because I'm good at pronunciations. Definitely, totally. I've never messed up a single word. My guy, enough with the anvils, please! You're doing well? Good. I'm also doing well. It's been a good day. Yes, there we go. Okay, now let's go on our date. We got so much cash. We could go down like have like a fancy dinner. Gonna woo the hell out of her. Now, that's a good pair of arms you have on your lass, I suppose. Here you go for a job well done. Thank you, Mr. Gustav. Freya's looking forward to dancing with you, too. Well, Freya's gonna have to get over it, because she's not the girlfriend. I'll go have a word with her, then. She'll be jumping for joy. Sorry, Freya. It's not me, it's you. You're not a witch. I thought you'd be enjoying the festival, Rosemarine. Oh, but I am, Elise. Folks have been giving me all sorts of foods to try, and I dance with Grune, too. Or no, Grune, too.
For goodness sake.
Not a care in the world, huh? Kieferberg's looking so colorful and lively, like a completely different town.
Now that you mention
I suppose you're right. Is everything all right, Elise? No, it's not all right. I'm about to sacrifice you. Huh? That chicken's shoving me out of the way. You're thinking about tonight, aren't you?
You know,
Rosemarine, I've been meaning to ask you something. This fate you speak of, am I powerless to change it? Not at all. Huh? Fate is meant to guide one's path in life, Elise. You may forge your own or allow fate to do it for you, but you're the one responsible for your own choices. Rosemarine, it's still rather foggy for you, isn't it? The characters look adorable. Yeah, they got the 80s anime aesthetic. I love it. The whole concept of fate, I mean. Somewhat, yes. Fate makes you aware of all your possibilities is all. Had you not put on those shoes, for example. If it's up to me, then won't you come with me, Rosemarine? Go where, Elise? Home. There's something I'd like to tell you. We're gonna finally confess! We've been beating around the bush on that this entire game.
Rosemarine!
What's so funny, Rosemarine? I was thinking fate always finds a way is all. For goodness sake! It's best we go then? Oh, we're gonna be starving when we finish this, but yeah, let's go. Unless you'd like to stay here for a little while longer. We can always come back, Elise. Let's go! And I got an achievement. What do we got? Attended the Walpurgis Festival. Nice. Oh, it's Saturday. Yeah, we only have one more day left. This isn't home. Where are we at? Guess what soda? Either Pepsi or Coke. The two basic ones that everyone drinks. Ah, look, Elise.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine? We're miles away from home right now. Oh no, wait, no we're not. This is the shed. I thought this was the windmill area. Orange. Oh, I was way off, wasn't I? The sunset's so beautiful from up here, isn't it?
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, Rosemarine, that's dangerous. Come on, Elise, I'll lend you a hand. She's gonna fall off and break her neck. You're truly... Isn't this the most lovely view, Elise? The village of Kieferberg?
Oh,
I used to dream of this moment every night. To think I truly made it here in time for the full moon.
now that you mention it,
This was where you first told me about it, too. About fate, I mean.
but,
You don't quite believe me then, do you?
you know...
Yet you were right, Rosemarine, about everything. Yeah, at this point, you should be believing her. Like, everything she said has been true. Sun is beautiful. Yeah, all the aesthetics of this game is gorgeous. Like, I love how everything's just, like, hand-painted looking. I see it now, how it all brought us together.
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I was a little too eager last week, wasn't I? That's putting it lightly, Rosemarine. I was so excited to finally find you. Everything has always pointed me towards you. My dreams, the stars, every little thing as long as I can remember. When I first saw you that night, it was a tremendous realization.
I see.
A realization, you say? Not only that it hadn't been all a mere dream, but also of my fate, of my purpose, of my very self as part of this world. Why are you crying? You're just assuming you're crying. You're truly... Oh, I know it all sounds rather silly to you, Elise. This one sounds way too dismissive. I didn't save. I should have saved before we did this.
You know,
It makes sense to me, Rosemarine. I didn't want to admit it is all. What?
now that you mention
Being with you
it,
every day makes me happy, Rosemarine. All you said about fate, about purpose, your presence, and also... It all resonates with me so deeply, I don't quite know what to do with myself at times.
Elise,
Elise,
Rosemarine.
you said yesterday, Rosemarine, that I should chase what matters most to me. Are we gonna give up on the... Are we gonna give up? Give up on the ritual and just actually live, like, a happy life together? Because that's kind of what I would prefer. Yes, of course. And before, too, you said that... Kiss! Me being your soulmate doesn't mean I'm yours.
Oh,
It doesn't, no.
you know,
This wish is no longer mine alone, Rosemarine. I want you to be part of it now, too.
Elise.
Elise. This full moon you speak of? This new beginning? Connares, thank you for the follow. And they were roommates. Yeah. They've literally been roommates this entire time. They actually are roommates. It's a fresh start for both of us, Rosemarine. Together.
I'm sorry.
Elise, What? Does that mean you... Well, I never had the stars tell me anything or dreams about you, but... Your name, your voice, it all just...
I love you, Elise.
I love you, Elise.
Rosemarine.
Rosemarine. She actually said her actual name this time. Yeah. They are. Yeah, it actually is. She's been living in like a spare room in our attic. So you do know my name, Elise? Of course I do. Rosemarine's just easier to say.
It's fate, Elise.
Fate always finds its way, doesn't it?
I see.
You're truly... Come, Rosemarine, it's time we move along. We got the girl, yeah! Now let's not sacrifice her. Are you sure, Elise? About what?
Oh,
Changing your wish for my sake.
now that you mention it.
Nothing's changed, Rosemarine. My wish remains the same. I'm just choosing to share it with you, that's all. Okay, but we don't get to have our wish unless we sacrifice her, so this isn't exactly how this works. That's not how this works, Elise. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Like, we've known this for a while. We're going to have to sacrifice her. Elise, come now, it's time to leave. Token of love. No, throw it away, quick! Don't! You're gonna get her killed. Aw, yeah. That should be our maxed out thing now. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not even like a painting of a doll. I think that's actually like a handmade doll that they took a picture of. Because they did something similar earlier in the game where they made a handmade version of Elise, like a doll of Elise, and then like used it in like a stop motion little thing, like in the intro of the game. Give them to have a happy ever after this. Okay, they are. And Rosa Marine has been, like, super helpful the entire game. And she's been cheering me on the whole time. Oh, we're hungry. We should probably eat. This is it. There's no going back. I've got everything. It's only a matter of...
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything all right, Elise? Yes. No, I need a moment. We can't. I should make certain I have everything in my basket. Ooh, excuse me. It's best I hurry and get everything ready. Can I free move? I can. Okay. Ooh, and party talk. Say, Elise. Can we keep Flock? Hell yeah, we're keeping Flock. That's our one-eyed goat, by the way. Huh? We don't know what's going to happen tonight, but I can't bear the thought of parting with him, Elise. How long have you been subscribed to me? It's a month? Month and a half, maybe, I think? Why are you so attached to that goat anyhow? Because it was during Resident Evil, wasn't it? Oh, because he accompanied me here. He's just as attached to me, Elise. He's a proper pet. A proper pet, you say? He's always slept with me and he gives me kisses every day. You let that goat lick you? Oh, he tried to eat my hat once, too. How is that a good thing, Rosemarine? Why, having a pet is a wonderful thing, Elise. Fine, I suppose we can keep him. Yes! Oh, he'll be so happy to hear. He's a goat, Rosemarine. You've never had pets, have you, Elise? Granny Hole was allergic. Oh, I knew it. It really shows. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, we need to chow down. There we go. Okay. Goat named Flog. Yeah. I might be able to go find the goat. Best not wasting more time. I ought to get... but I needed to buy food. Can I actually just not go anywhere else? Oh, I wish I would have known that I was going to be locked out of the village. Oh, there's so many things I would have bought. Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, what's the conversation we just had? Say, Elise. What is it, Rosemarine? Oh, shit. Your lips are so soft. I was wondering if... Huh? What? You... Are you alright, Elise? You're doing this on purpose, you little... Oh, I was wondering, that's all. Not another... Lotus are ruining the mood. We're talking about soft lips and you just drop a fart? Not another word until we get there, not another word until we get there, Rosemarine. There's no need to get so flustered, Elise. I'm not flustered, you... All I did was... I'm well aware of what you did. You can't keep avoiding it, Elise. I thought we... Why, yes, I can. Yeah. Did that even... Oh, it did play the audio. I barely heard that. It was just a... I can and I will. I'll kiss you again if you keep... Rosemarine is like... it really changed as soon as we like admitted our feelings for her. Good lord. She's down bad. Oh, Rosemarine. Oh, for goodness sake. She just wants kisses. What was that sound? I was one of the redeems on Twitch. There's an old audio clip from we did a charity event where somebody donated, and the reward for donating was forcing me to say "nya" at the end of all of my my lines, or at the end of all my sentences. So I started doing it very sultry. Yeah. Okay. Well, we stand. I don't know if we're gonna be standing here much longer. Game's kind of not shoehorning me, but like forcing me to head to the sacrifice. Thought I did something. No. Yeah, it was somebody redeeming points on Twitch. Oh yeah, this is the one that's kind of like a weird diorama. You can't really tell. I don't know if it comes up very well on stream, but like the ground and everything's like clay, like clay molded kind of stuff. Keep close to me, all right? Steam keeps recommending you a sus game. I mean, that do be Steam. Let's be that. That's just like how it is. It's best we don't wander about. We could get lost.
Elise.
Oh, she's possessed again! We just got here! Rosemary, please! We just got here and she's immediately possessed. Oh, Elise, isn't this wonderful? What is, Rosemarine? Why, all these flowers. There's so many butterflies, and the sky is so blue, too. Ah, this isn't even the first time. If I had a nickel for every time Rosemarine got possessed in the Shadow Realm, I wouldn't. I would have 2 nickels, but it's not a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice. I completely butchered that. Moving on. It surely is just as I imagined. Come, Rosemarine, stay close to me.
Yes.
Oh, yes, actually, the first time this happened, I don't think she was actually possessed. Wasn't it like our grandma? Like, the actual Rosemarine got trapped outside the forest, and then the possessed-looking Rosemarine was, like, it was like our grandma, like, in hag form, taking on her appearance or whatever. It's weird that it happened twice. It is weird that it happened twice. Oh, Elise. Is everything all right, Rosemarine? Oh, I'm just excited, Elise. I didn't want to get emotional, but I just can't help it. Say, you were carrying on about the blue sky earlier. Oh, isn't it so beautiful, Elise? I have a bad feeling about this. Me too. Might go check out some Resident Evil. Nice. Do it. Do it. There are all these butterflies. It's like we're in a storybook. There were butterflies here, actually, the first time we came through. Doesn't anything seem strange to you? Strange? All these branches, for example? Oh, don't be silly, Elise. They're in bloom. I don't know what's going on, but I ought to be careful. Yeah, she's kind of losing it. The tender flesh of earthly desire. It's best I check my basket. There should be something I can put in here. I mean, we can, but do I want to? Can I just, like, not? What is this? Mushrooms. Hey, we can get high! Okay, I can't advance without doing the ritual. Okay, well. Nope. Actually, oh, these are all just healing. There's no food items. We, hopefully will not starve to death once this night passes, because we've only got two foods. What do we need? Tender flesh? Doesn't seem like this is what I should be doing. What do you, what, hang on, what do you mean? You literally just said. Tender flesh. Tender flesh. Maybe if, what? Put the basket there first? Maybe if I try something, what? Oh no, this isn't even a puzzle and I'm already confused. The tender flesh of earthly desire. It's best I check my basket. There should be something I can put in there. What? What? I mean, we have the basket. We have the tender flesh. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a completely different thing. When did this happen? Okay, tender flesh. She's sabotaging me. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of okay with that. Put the sweetest nectar. And then the token of love? Oh, but I don't want to do this, though. I don't want to sacrifice girlfriend. Gaku, hello! How you do? Thank you for stopping by. Also, one of these days, I'm gonna make it so that the YouTube chatters don't appear as black text on the merged chat, because it's really obnoxious. You can't read everybody's name. Doesn't seem to be working, huh? Wait, what? Game? I'm actually confused as to what I'm missing here. Am I meant to just put the tender flesh inside? Because I guess I could take these out, right? Remove item. Remove item. Right? Just tender flesh. Oh, there we go. Make an offering. Oh, is that you also on Twitch as well? Thank you, thank you. I suppose this will be enough. Oh, that's a little ominous. That's just like black bread now. Oh, thank you for stretch redeem. No, Rosemarine, please, just stop being possessed. Oh, Elise, how wonderful. What is? All those fireflies coming out of that stump. Isn't their golden light so beautiful? She is gone. Fireflies? What stump? Is she seeing the pedestal as a stump? Yeah, possession. Or what was the she does the anime laugh sometimes. The Look, Elise, over there. Huh? Didn't you see them? See what, Rosemarine? Those two hares. They ran by just now. No, I didn't. Oh, I wonder where this path leads to. She's just gone. She is gone. Hello. Oh, how wonderful. How I miss being in your shoes, lass. Oh. Oh, are we gonna meet all the Firefly people we found? No, it looks like just her. Wait, wait, wait. Putting all your eggs in one basket, are you? Not that I can blame you. Whoop. See, these are all like the whoops. These are all like the past whoops. These are all the past people that tried to do this ritual, and they have told us over and over and over again that if we do this ritual, not only will we have to sacrifice the one we love, but also we'll end up like them. They've been warning us, and they basically all have been like, oh yeah, you'll get your wish, but also not a great living experience, you know? And Elise every single time just like, oh man, all these spirits keep complaining. Whine, whine, whine. She's not exactly the smartest. Playing with fire is rather addictive, isn't it? Fingers crossed you won't get burned. Such lovely company you're bringing him, lass. A bit of a waste, isn't it? It is! Let's not! Let's go back. I don't want to sacrifice my girlfriend. Oh, I wonder if it's also only showing the ones that we found, too. Because there was a bunch of them that I didn't get to collect. Oh, that poor, poor witch. One surely can't win against him, huh? Yeah, talk to you real quick, just in case. What's your wish, lassie? I promise I won't tell. We're not supposed to tell you or it won't come true. Can I jump down here? No. I had to go all the way back. Well. Subdury, we're gonna to bed now. Have a good rest. Yay, thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We always do, we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Saturday is always spooky games. So I am here like multiple days of the week. If you ever get a chance to come by, I always appreciate it. Bye to chat. Yeah. Thankfully they can see it now. So glad I set up that chat. Hey, sausages. I'll take it. Aren't you daring? Going against her wishes like that. Wait, grandma's? Is that what she's still talking about? The old hag? Would you say it's worth it, lass? Not that you would know before meeting him either way. My, aren't you generous? I'll be looking forward to having that friend of yours join us for dessert. No! I don't want to sacrifice her. You're almost there, lass. Oh, how exciting. More sausage? Yeah! Okay. Hang on, what does sausage actually do? I know it's... Well, oh no, it's actually not food. It's just health items. I could use the food, though. If we finish this night and it uses up all my food, I'm just gonna die as soon as we get out of here. Okay, I need to add the other stuff to here again. Sweetest nectar. Token of love. There we go. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. That's my blood. I suppose this will be enough. Thank you for hydrate. Hang on a sec. There we go. Oh, stop being possessed. What's wrong with you? Ah, a fountain.
You know,
Rosemarine, I don't think we're... The water's so clear, too. If she starts drinking my blood, I swear to God. Oh, this is such a wonderful place. She hasn't been making much sense, has she? Yeah, can we, like, leave? Can we just leave? I don't know what's gotten into her, but she's seeing things I'm not. At least she sounds like herself. I had to hurry and leave these testaments where they belong. Oh, oh, oh. Can I... There we go. Another mushroom. Look, there's like a... There's another, like, claymation thing. Those trees over there are also, like, made out of clay. I love the, like, mixed media. Oh. These are either hearts growing from the tree, or they're, like, pulsating larvae. Or, what do you call them? Cocoons. I think they're hearts, though. Okay, replace that. The good company, the object of one's affections. Don't. Can I... Oh, I just actually can't. I can't reject it. I suppose this will be enough. We're supposed to live happily ever after with her. That was literally the entire scene we just had. We were supposed to do it together. Oh, Elise. What now, Rosemarine? To think you'd bring me to such a wonderful place. Come now, there's an even better place up ahead. No, now it just sounds like she's gaslighting her. The sound Rosemarine makes sounds like a gas from Minecraft. It's having PTSD. I don't know what's gotten into her, but she's... Oh, wait, we read this already. Don't make me sacrifice her. Can I fight off the god? Oh, this is the tree where we found the boy. Is it not? He was like all mashed inside. Hello? The gates to that, or the gates that old hag told me about.
this is it.
I did it. They're open. But if I go through with this, You might lose her, yes! If what's on the other side of these gates is anything like the woods, I can't do this. I'm hitting that select button so hard. There we go. Yes, let's leave.
Rose and Marine.
Rosemarine. Hmm? She's back.
I'm sorry,
Aren't you going in, Elise?
you know...
No, Rosemarine, I'm not.
Elise.
Elise. I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Oh,
What about your wish?
now that
You're
you
my
mention it.
wish. I suppose you could say it's changed. But you said earlier it hadn't, that you wanted to...
Rose and Marine.
I love you, Rosemarine. Kiss. I mean, we already kissed, but kiss again. Whoa! Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, Elise.
She's adorable. I love her. Oh, Elise. I don't need this silly wish of mine anymore. Not if I can start fresh with you by my side.
But
Are you sure, Elise? Come now, let's leave this place. Oh, but I don't have anything ready for supper.
let's go.
We'll figure it out, Rosemarine. Hurry now.
Yes.
Yes, Elise. I'm really tempted to reload the game before we came in here just to see what the other ending is. I might do that, actually. We've still got plenty of time. That actually just was the ending. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting a hard cut like that. I imagine it's probably like a post-credits thing, though. These credits are giving me the biggest Flip Flappers vibe. And I say that being aware that I'm probably like the only one here that actually knows what the hell Flip Flappers is. Can I... Okay, so that is the old... This is the old hag that I'm pretty sure is supposed to be our grandma. Let's see if we have any other stuff that reveals what's going on. We didn't even get to, like, go into the church like I was trying to do. I never found out how to get in there. Okay, yeah, that was the first time Rosamarine got possessed. I don't know what this is supposed to be, though. Oh, that's right, we saw the other two girls at one point. Like, very briefly in one of the other, Shadow Realms. Whoa, what are you, though? We never met this. What is that? Like a Medusa lady. And like a bird man. And there's like some spooky guy, like spooky Butterman. Or Butterman? What? Butterfly Man back here. Butterman. Okay, well now I'm definitely having to reload. Good job, Astral Shift. You guys make good games. Alright. Post credits. Post credits. Oh. No. The hell? Micah, hello. How do? Okay, this one I can skip. Oh. Ending 1 out of, like, 15. I saw no purpose in staying in Kieferberg without her. Now that I was freed from my longing, I could follow my own path. I traveled far, to Primeldorf, to the mountains and beyond. Wait, did we leave? Did we separate? Truly, Kieferberg couldn't compare to how full of life the world was. Had I not been for Rosemarine, the time we spent together, all the things she taught me, I would have never broken free from the person I was back in Kieferberg. And nor would Rosemarine have broken free from her fate. We better not have separated. Doing good? Good. Glad to hear. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. On the morning she left, she came into my room, and she whispered in my ear, "We'll meet again, Elise. On the 7th night of the 7th moon, I'll be there, waiting for you in the heart of the woods. I'll come to you when I'm ready, Elise." Okay, good. She's just going on like a journey of self-discovery, I guess. You guys broke up? I hope not. I worked so hard. And we were like super lovey-dovey earlier. She was like talking about my lips being soft, and we told each other we loved each other. And I just gave up on my wish for her. For now, I'll be taking your apron. I hope you won't mind. Year after year, I went back to the same clearing hoping to meet her. She didn't show up the first year or the second. Was it the right place? Had I waited long enough? Where are you, Rosemarine? I waited and I waited. Maybe she's forgotten me. But on the 3rd year... Why would you can't do that. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna just cut. Just like, I guess you can figure it out yourself, huh? Oh, who am I kidding? She's not coming this year, is she? Or this year either, is she? I could have dreamt it all, yet I keep coming here. Elise.
Rose and Marine.
Rose and Marine? Yes! Now kiss. You waited for me, Elise.
For goodness sake.
I thought you'd never come, Rosemarine. I told you I'd be here, silly.
Rose and Marine.
Rosemarine. Oh, I have so much to tell you, Elise. She doesn't have her hat anymore, either. I've learned so many things you wouldn't believe.
I see.
Such as...
Yes.
Oh, I can do pottery now. You left me for 3 years for pottery? What the hell? I learned how to fish, and I made a rocking chair all by myself even. And I also brought you something. Is it another pine cone? Or a bracelet?
Oh, Elise.
Elise? You cut your hair, Rosemarine.
Yes.
Oh, it got in the way when I first started doing odd jobs. Odd jobs? Yes, I was a chimney sweeper for a couple months. What was she doing while we were separated? Oh my lord.
For goodness sake.
You're truly...
I'm sorry,
I came here to tell you something, actually.
you know...
You're not leaving again, are you? No, silly. I came to tell you I'm ready to stay, Elise. Yes!
Rose and Marine.
Rosemarine.
I'm here
Her
for
Barbie
you.
adventure moment. Yeah. She's living the life and exploring everything, but we're supposed to explore together. You're ready to stay now too, aren't you? You knew I needed time to grow, huh?
Oh,
We both did, wouldn't you say? You're truly... What was it you wanted to tell me then?
I love you, Elise.
Why, that I love you, of course.
Shush it, you.
Rosemarine. My Elise, you're bright red. Kiss. Ending number 5. Well. This is gonna have to be like one of those continuous ones that we come back to every like, maybe like every couple of months to get another ending. Date another girl. Figure out the actual mystery since we
Little
apparently
Goody
missed
Two
that
Shoes.
completely. Okay, let's do Back to the Crossroads, because I want to see what happens. I'm morbidly curious to see what happens if we sacrifice her. I need to know. But nice. I'm happy we got our nice little happy ending. We won the girl and got to keep the girl, as opposed to winning the girl and losing her and then getting money, which I don't think is all that great of a trade-off, to be honest. Okay, can I fast forward this? I cannot. Okay. She gets possessed. Time for bad end. Yep. Well, bad end for Rosemarine. It may be a good end for us.
Yes.
Okay. So I need to put the stuff in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Sweetest nectar. Tender flesh. And token of love. There we go. Place that. I wonder if we're gonna have to, like, fight a boss or something at the end. The only, actual boss we've had to fight was the last horror zone. And it was, like, it was a game of, like, dodging all the attacks, and then, it would do, like a thing of, like, oh, tell me how much you love Rosemarine, and you had to, like, answer a question, and if you answered it selfishly, you basically immediately lost the fight. It was a really cool fight, though. Like, the art style was really neat. I'm also curious how much will change with the other girls. Because, like, Rosemarine was here, like, the entire game. Like, she's basically been, like, a major secondary character, whereas the other girls didn't really do much. So I wonder if maybe your very first, like, date determines who's gonna be your primary, like, co-protagonist. Next time we'll definitely do Lebkuchen, though. Because Lebkuchen seems to be, like, already kind of into you. And is already, like, a childhood friend. Okay. So, grab this real quick, even though I don't really need it. See, okay, hang on. The fact that... Ah, shit. I didn't grab the sausages. I forgot about the sausages. The fact that they have all these healing items laying around really does make me think there's a boss battle here. How long did it take to finish the game? Let's see. We had 3 streams prior to this, so that was probably about 15 hours. Plus this one, maybe like just under 20 hours, I'd say. It's not like an especially long game, but yeah, it's got like 15 different endings you can get. Because clearly there's 2 endings for each girl, apparently, right? Like one where you sacrifice, one where you don't. And that's 6 endings right there. Then there's like a hidden like story to figure out what was going on with your grandma and like how you came to be birthed by a god. And that's one I've clearly failed because I wasn't able to get into the church. Okay. Can I go back now, please? Just I wanted the sausages. I wanted those extra healing items. But yeah, I don't know what the other ones would be. Is it difficult? No, it's not really a difficult game. It's pretty simple, actually.
This is it.
But the most difficult part was some of the mini games to get money, actually. Some of them were a little hard. Your birth by a guy, apparently, yeah. The game literally starts off with it being like, oh yeah, your grandma found you in the woods, and that was it. And then like immediately afterwards, like the first like hint you get of like some like deeper, darker story happening with like the town is basically, oh yeah, your grandma was possibly super sus and doing weird rituals and maybe made a sacrifice to have you be born. Okay, so my wish, time to be selfish. I've come all this way. I ought to find him. I have to do this. I'll have him grant it for me if it kills me. I'm so sorry, Rosemarine. No! Huh? Rosemarine? Was she taken? Grandma's the champ. I think Grandma's like the main antagonist. That's my theory, at least. I've come this far. I ought to go meet him. Damn, she got over that real fast. Oh, we're back here. This is like the very first place. Oh my god, is Flock the god? Is Flock the god? Please, please. Oh, it has to be. Flock?
Wait!
Flock, wait! Oh my god. If Flock turns out to be the god, it's gonna make so much sense. Oh, it's gonna make so much sense. He's the one that led Rosemarine to me. There was a night where we got out of the spooky realm and he was just standing there giving us like a death stare. Oh. What is this place? I feel I've been here before. We have. What you doing, Flock? Okay. We should probably go. I can't stay here. I need to find a way out. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. There we go. What the hell is that? Oh! Ow! Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh! What? What is happening? This immediately got engulfed by smoke. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I absolutely made a wrong turn right at the beginning. I think I'm doomed. Okay. Yeah, the smoke, like, really overtook me there. Okay. So, about it being hard. Good lord, made one mistake. And... okay. Go! Ah! Ira, hold on, wait. Thank you for the raid. Oh, why are you like this? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody see that? I got distracted by the raid. Ira, no, you may have killed me. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Hello. I'm gonna trust you, Wipeout. I'm trusting you. You murdered me. You killed me. Hello. I would do. Thank you for the raid. Hang on. Let me pause it real quick so I can. There we go. Anyway, hello. Anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Aether. I do horror games and variety stuff. And right now we're doing a horror dating romance sim, and we're purposely getting the bad ending because we got the good ending and we got married and fell in love with our girlfriend and lived happily ever after. So now we're going to not do that. How's the stream? It's good. It's good. We went through and like looked at the new art and stuff like that, and talked about what we're gonna do in the future with like more new themes and stuff. Yeah, it was fun. lots of discussing future plans for the stream. Nice wooing. Yeah, I did very good at wooing the girl, I have to say. Okay, fast forward through this. But yeah, don't feel obligated to stick around. Same with all the people in the raiding and stuff like that. But if you want to hang around, please feel free. You love the koi fist? Yeah. I love the colors. The colors turned out so nice. Okay, I need everyone to watch this. I'm gonna immediately... oh, I'm gonna lose track of the door. Oh, shit. Okay, I followed it that time. Oh, please. Oh, it's multi-room. Do you have Model Mama yet? Not yet. That's actually what I was doing earlier today. Oh, God. It's just not giving me any time to, like, stop. Also, the game is cute sometimes. Other times it gets really morbid and creepy. Ow! Shit, which door was it? I think it was this one? Nope! it was left, no! Oh no. Now the chat delay is murdering me because people can't give advice. Came back to the chaos. Yeah, you missed the happy ending. Also, you send me a DM like, yeah, please do. There was a couple I was looking at. Hang on. Let me alt tab real quick so I can bring them up because we were talking about it earlier. I was looking at potentially either Karamomo or Karamomo yeah, Karamomo Kitchen. Or Soda or Kumaboshi Yoi. Those are some ones that I immediately had on the top of my mind that I was kind of interested in taking a peek at. Happy ending. No, it was a happy ending though. We got the girl. We got the girl. And then we had like a happy ending. Actually, it was a weirdly For a second, it wasn't like a happy ending because she like disappeared for a while, and apparently she went to go have hobbies for a bit. For like, she went to go practice some hobbies for 3 years and then came back, and then we became girlfriends. Okay, left one is what I need to pay attention to. All right. Oh, that's gonna light us on fire. Okay, middle. She gotta go, yeah. I mean, Rosemary, okay, it's left one. Rosemarine, like, was talking about, like, how soft our lips were, and then we told each other that we loved each other. We are the gayest girls, and I'm all for it. Ah! Why am I being punished? Oh, shit. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I need to eat real quick. Nope. Alright, here we go. Alright, left side. Oh, please. Flock, why are you like this? I think it's the same room every time. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. Ow. Okay, it was right side, right? Right? Hey, I'm gonna pause and eat, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's the right side right now. Yes? Okay. Oh, we got a cheapo for that too. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's not a good achievement. That's not a good achievement. Make your way to the Demon of the Woods? I think we've just entered hell. Wait, Elise, please, for the love of God, look around you right now. There's literally Satan. Satan's right here. What do you... What in the Lord's name is going on here? Find him. That's an ominous quest objective. Go ahead and do a quick savey save. Gotta have dinner. Yay, thank you for the raid again, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go get some foods. Actually, I'm kind of hungry now. Making me hungry. Just run exactly. I've been saying that the entire stream. There's Jesus Christ. What? How do you just walk into this room right now and not immediately go, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing? Maybe I'm the baddie. Oh, God. Look at the floor! It's literally people, like, in pain crawling up out of hellfire. Oh my God. Flock? Flock is the god. Flock is the god. This is so metal. Hey buddy, how you doing? I swear to God, if this goat starts talking to me. Flock! What are you doing here? Oh! 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 Oh, he's just a little boy. Wait, we meet again? Who's Ozzy? I've never met you before. We meet again, Elise. What are you? Here, I thought you'd be happy to see me. I don't... Let's have a word, Elise. You've come here for a reason, haven't you? for my wish. Why don't we discuss this over the feast you've brought me? Oh my god, he's the god! I was right! This cute little goat that's been here the entire game is this all-powerful entity. Oh. Well, where's my chair? Oh, there we go. Nice. I definitely didn't bring you that. That's not what I brought you. Much better, isn't it?
You know,
You're him, aren't you? Ozzy, Elise.
I see.
Ozzy. At your service. This wish of mine, can you truly? For a price, yes. I've already brought your gifts. What else could you? Speaking of which. Yeah. Oh. Oh. There you go. Those are the things I actually brought. Wait, I brought what you asked of me. You silly girls keep misunderstanding. These are mere gifts, Elise, a little courtesy. You're yet to pay for what you truly desire. Dave, God, at least they've been telling you that the entire game. Every single time I found one of these spirits, they've told me very specifically that you're being, like, screwed over and you have to pay more than what you're being told. Why are you so surprised? What? That witch made you think otherwise, did she? How do you know that? I know everything about you, Elise. I knew you'd like the shoes, too. So you were the one who... Rather tasteless, isn't she? Trying to use me to lure you into her belly. Okay. I knew the hag was like one of our primary antagonists, but I still fully believe that this hag is also our grandma, and our grandma's trying to use us to fulfill her wish. Ozzy kind of... He a little goat Shota boy is all he is. Just a little wee little lad. Not evil at all. What? The witch? You're well aware who I'm talking about, aren't you? That old hag. She was speaking the truth, Elise. These gifts you brought to me. Although you didn't quite need them, did you? What do you mean? We have a unique bond, Elise. I'm your daughter. Me, you, that witch, and your grandmother. Oh, they are separate. Little bloody, but everyone makes mistakes. I can fix him. Hole, was it?
What is this?
What are you? Calm down, won't you? Your grandmother's no stranger to me, lassie. Begged me for a child, and here you are, back to your roots. You mean Granny Hole also... Conceiving you in that witch's woodland was a mistake, that's what. Made her believe she had a part in it, that you're her kin even. What are you talking about? Why, about your dear mother, Elise. My mother? The only mother I've ever had was Granny. Let's put that past us. You're here for a reason. No, don't put that past us. That's like a huge plot point that needs to be explained. You did good in bringing me your tender flesh and the sweetest nectar. Even brought me some good company for supper. For supper? So let us dine, Elise.
What is it you wish for?
Tell me more about what it is you desire, why don't you?
Now that you mention it,
That's what I want is... I can't hear you, lassie. Speak up. I want to be rich. Such a surface level, horrible witch. That's all I ever wanted. Silence! My apologies, Elise. They're not so easy to tame, you see.
you know,
What are they, anyhow? She's so real for that. I don't think I would sacrifice my, like, one true love, though, for some money. Especially considering how easy it is to make money in this game. Like I was saying earlier, like, even the kids were giving us, like, $50 for playing, like, a bat game with them, you know? Like, she could have made so much money just, like, doing odd jobs and leave the town and just, like, still be happy with Rosemarine. Money's money. Blood money. My golden maidens, you ask? Nothing but mere servants, Elise. But let us focus now. You want to be rich, you say? That's what your heart most desires, is it? I want an easy, luxurious life. No more of this maid-of-all-work nonsense. I want to live in a castle, to live comfortably, forever. To live out my dream together with...
Out with it!
What are you all laughing at? Okay, you don't get to say to make a... to live with. You just sacrificed Rosemarine and you knew this was gonna happen. What the hell? Heading to bed. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. I have a price, Elise.
I see.
Whatever you'd like. Your firstborn child. Haha, well, joke's on you, I'm gay. You're trying to make a deal with a girl that's dating another girl. So I don't know what the hell you think is gonna happen here. Oh, what a terrible deal for you, my dude.
Now that you mention it.
Wait, my second-born child. Wait, what? Oh, she's changing the deal. Oh, how am I to know you'll have 2 children, Elise?
Is that so?
How are you to know I'll have any at all? Why? Don't you trust me? I've shown you my loyalty, haven't I? I brought you your gifts, every last one. It's the least you could do. You're certain this is what you want, Elise?
All right.
A luxurious life, starting right this instant. She's getting so cocky. But again, like, where's she gonna have the kid from? Like, she's with another girl. Like, unless they're gonna do another blood sacrifice in order to have a child. Well then, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, and hello. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like once you've done the first sacrifice, the other sacrifices are so much more easier, right? Like, now it's just like, oh yeah, just I didn't know what to make for dinner, so I did a blood sacrifice, and you know, just I took whatever the old gods gave me, you know. What's whatever. Let us indulge in the first course now, why don't we? But can we still live with Rosemarine though? I'm starting to think that's a no. Elise. Rosemarine. Let us make a toast, Elise. My girlfriend.
This is ridiculous.
What did you do to her?
Yeah.
What are you hearing first thing? I mean, you missed the good ending we got. We had our ending where we had our happy ending with Rosemarine, and you know we had our kisses and telling each other we loved each other. Now you've joined in at the very end of sacrificing her for monies. Me?
Out with it.
Let her go. My, I don't think you want that, lassie. Our contract is sealed after all. Huh? Come now, you know what we're doing here, Elise.
Hurry it up.
I told you to let her go, you. Let's get this out of the way, why don't we? Elise? These gifts, Elise, the testaments to your loyalty. The tender flesh, your own mortal body. The sweetest nectar, your very own blood. The good company, now that's. The one you hold dearest to your heart, Elise.
In the Lord's name.
No, that can't be. Elise. Elise? People have been telling you this from the very, very beginning, that you're going to have to sacrifice the person you love. You are so unbelievably stupid. Why are you this way? Why are you like this?
It's fate, Elise.
Elise, you've done it.
This is ridiculous.
No, you can't do this.
Elise.
Elise.
Wait.
Stop, this isn't what I meant to do. Nobody told me about this. Every single one of those ghosty spirits, all of these things that we've ran across so many times have all told you this is exactly how it was gonna play out. Every single one. And every single one you responded with being like, They're so complainy. Why are they complaining so much? Ugh. They're so noisy. Can we get this over with? So noisy. Oh wait, these are. Oh, this is the other ones. I don't remember what the voices I gave to these two. Vree was the bird, wasn't it? Like, so noisy, so noisy. That's what I said, you lousy crow. Let us feast, Vree, Aziel, or Aziel. Oh my god. Thank you for the glasses and the ears. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing the sultry now. Nobody's claimed it. Elise. This is our fate, Elise. You look really upset about this being our fate. Rosemarine? Hang on, I need to just, there we go. I don't think we're gonna have a happy ending with her anymore. No, this isn't what I... This is what I was born to endure. Promise I can fix it. I don't know about this one anymore. I think he's got a bursted open chest with tentacles now. No, Rosemarine. This isn't what I meant to do, not at all. I don't think either of these are gonna help in any way. That sound... Oh! I think we may have a dead girlfriend. Something tells me Rosemarine may be dead. I don't know what it is. Sneaking suspicion, but I don't think we're getting out of this one as a couple. We had an agreement, Elise. It's a pity, isn't it? That you'd lack the resolve to see this through. Oh no, did I get another bad ending? Like a different bad ending? Come now, join us, why don't you? Was that like an actual like difference in... Oh! Oh no, I think the bad ending split there. Elise? Hey, you got an achievement. Sacrifice yourself for your beloved. Does that mean Rosemarine lives? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that. Okay, we gotta start back here at least. So technically that was a bittersweet ending within the bad ending? Okay, well, at least we can do a fast forward here. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah, also, Flock is the god. just an FYI, since you came after that reveal. I know we didn't theorize it for the entire game. They've actually done, like, a pretty good job of keeping that secret, but yeah, that was the twist of the last, like, 5 minutes. Oh, I can't actually do the fast forward. Flock is away. There you go. Just ripped out of this tiny, cute anime goat. Okay, mash through this. I wonder if more of these spirits would appear if I had found the rest of them. Because I definitely missed at least a handful of them. I know for a fact I missed one of them because we didn't have enough sanity to claim it. You're Bayazi again. Mash, 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 mash.
Wait!
stupid cakes. Thank you for the follow. How it do? How's it going? Okay, let's see what the other end is now, and not make the mistake of getting a premature ending. I mean, I got an achievement out of it, so I can't complain.
What is... Now that you mention it...
You deserve so much better than this. What do you mean?
Now that you mention it... Out with it! I see. Now that... Is that so? Huh?
Oh.
Alright?
And then Goral. Okay, so basically we just have to let it happen.
This is ridiculous! Out with it! Hurry it up!
So that also means that all these other spirits are basically the exact same as me, where we got all the way up to this point and then we're like, maybe not. It's your baby's a little murdery, but that's the only fail.
This is... Wait!
And he smells like a goat. Don't forget about that.
Frozen Marine!
Alright. I guess we'll let it happen. Crow guy in the back. You're just simping for all the monster men. Alright. I guess. We worked really hard to woo her. It's alright, Elise.
It's fate.
This is my fate after all.
What is this?
I have to do something, but I can't. I can still stop this. I can still... Elise.
Frozen Marine.
Rosemarine, she's... There's so much blood. If I don't stop this, Rosemarine is... Granny,
This is...
I'm meeting you soon. She's dying. Well. Yeah, there goes girlfriend. Oh, I'm full. Me too, Elise, me too. I must thank you, Elise. Not only for the feast, but for this beautiful new addition to my entourage. No, she became a spirit now.
Frozen Marine.
Rosemarine. We'll meet again, Elise. I'll be there on the day your second child is born. Well. Until we meet again, she just no response whatsoever. Elise. Goodbye. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? At least a cute guy took her life. But she was our girlfriend. Are we... Oh. Oh, okay. This is eerie. Miss Elise, I reckon. Or Elise Lytle? Lytle? Is that it? Wait, is that actually her last name? Oh, she is broken. Oh, no. I'm here on behalf of Count Roman D. Healige. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Count would very much like to see you, Miss Elise. Would you please allow me to escort you to the castle? Oh, this is gonna be like a monkey's paw situation. Oh no. We're gonna be rich, but like we're gonna be forced to marry the count. And like bear his children and stuff. That is a blood moon. Wishes, the manifestation of one's innermost desire. Oftentimes leading to a glorious glee, others to a ruinous grief. Bears of strong... Oh no, that is still Ozzy. Bears of strong emotions and hopeful hearts. Youthful girls risk their very soul to reach my realm. Carrying their lanterns deep into the woods. Lighting their paths like fireflies, one after the other. Whether they're granted their wishes or they're offered as a sacrifice. All their dreams, all their souls, all of their regret. They all fall into the palm of my hand, one way or another. My beloved golden maidens, how much I cherish them. Huh. Oh? Out of all the souls I've consumed, Elise's is the most promising, the most fragment. Fragment? What? The most fragrant. Will she thrive, or will she sink into the depths of despair? It seems like she already did. That would, like she is not there anymore. Why is he gonna be there for the secondborn? Because he wanted our firstborn as payment, and then Elise got cocky and was like, no, you can have my secondborn. She's like, I've already done everything you've asked me for, so you know what? You can take this one. And I don't know how it really changed anything now, because we still had to sacrifice our girlfriend. He treats women wrong. I'll have to wait for the post credits. Oh man, now I wonder what the other paths are. Like, what could they possibly be? There's the old hag. We still don't know anything about her. So, I feel like I can understand how Leb Kuhin fits into the... or could fit into the story because she's the priestess. So it makes sense, right? Like, this is all about, like, pagan beliefs turned into, like, like, almost like a Christian, like, religion in this world. So I kind of get how she would fit in and, like, all the, like, you know, potential story elements of her. But I don't understand how Freya would fit in, because Freya's just like a random village girl. She's basically just Belle from Beauty and the Beast, is all she is. The art is beautiful. It is. I love this little, like, style they use every so often. I said earlier, but, like, anybody that's ever seen Flip Flappers, or if you haven't seen Flip Flappers, go watch Flip Flappers, because it's really good. But, if you look up the ending credits of Flip Flappers, it's very much this vibe. Like, kind of hand-drawn, painty, children's, like, storybook illustrations. It's super cute. Wouldn't all the other bad endings of the girls mean you sacrifice them too? Yeah, but you would assume there's some other different kind of plot leading up to it, because this entire time, Rose and Marine has been like purposefully leading us to the sacrifice, being like, no, this is my fate. This is my fate. I was fated to meet you, and you were fated to complete this, and I was fated to be your sacrifice, kind of thing. And like she's answered a lot of questions about, like, you know, some of the, like, the witchcrafty stuff and everything. So it's like there has to be like some other kind of story. And I think, like, the very first girl you pick as your romance or whatever, like, I think that determines how the plot actually progresses and, like, who, or like just in general what plot you get, honestly. One ending where they both die. I mean, that could be an ending, honestly. In fact, that 100% is an ending, because you can get outed as a witch. So if you get outed as a witch, you'd be burned to stake with Rose and Marine. I got precisely what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. Fortune, wealth, a second chance at happiness. Yet... she looks dead inside. No matter how big the ballroom, how glorious the dresses, I found myself feeling out of place. None of it came close to what I sacrificed. It all felt vapid, worthless, far from what I truly wanted. Vapid is a good word. That's a good word. That's a good descriptor. If someone ever calls something vapid, you know they're serious. You know they 100% mean exactly what they're saying. Oh, we're being haunted too? The harrowing regret haunted me every day and night. Unearthly visions of her, of the look on her face the night I lost her forever. He too visited me in the dead of night, reminding me of my own foolishness, my futility. All I had left was my progeny, my beloved son, Henry. We get to keep the first one, it's okay. My one and only child. I will never put you in harm's way. Never will that demon get my second-born child. There was only you, Henry. You're my only hope, my one chance at happiness. Moss, hello! Thank you for raid. We're literally at the end. How it do? Yet, fate wouldn't have it that way. Oh, and she had an accidental baby. No! You joined after we wooed the girl and then sacrificed her to an ancient demon Cthulhu deity thing that ate her alive. And we got our wish, I guess. Hello. Real quick, I'm at the end, so if you don't want spoilers of this game, don't. You know. But yeah. I'm Aether. I'm a horror and variety game streamer. And yeah. That's about as good as you get right now. Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers for one of the paths, at least. Accidental babies. One of them is we were trying to only have one baby because the second baby was a forced gift to the god. Was sacrificing her mandatory. It wasn't. So the good ending we got was just leaving, and we didn't do the ritual, right? And so we lived happily ever after, and we smooched, and we were just like the gayest, most in love girls ever, and it was adorable. And then we sacrificed her. Except it got to the part where she was about to be killed, and then we were like, no, don't do it. And then he was like, well, I'm killing you then. And then so he murdered me and turned me into a ghost, and that was one of the endings. And now we're doing the ending where we actually let him eat her alive. That was gruesome. That lasted for like several scenes. And we've got everything we want, and now we're traumatized and have PTSD and horribly depressed. I had twin boys. Oh, I didn't see that because we were talking. I didn't realize it was twins. Oh, that's so messed up. Oh my god. Of all the things to happen when you didn't want to have a second child was to have twins. I had twins. A boy, Henry, and a daughter. My beloved daughter. He's going to take her from me. That can't be just the end right there. Okay. I never thought I'd go back to Kieferberg Village again. Not after what I had done years before. Quirky yeah. Just quirky girl things. I could only think of one person who could still help me. Someone who could keep him away from Goldia. Oh my god, are we giving her over to Lebkuchen? Oh no! I mean, I guess that works. If I trusted anyone, it'd be Lebkuchen. I think I know why you've come to me, Elise. Lebkuchen. I've never said anything about...
I see.
I don't need you to tell me, Elise. I knew she knew what was going on the whole time! Take it. Keep it close to you. It will keep you from harm. Or whomever carries it.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen, I... Don't ever come back here, Elise. You've chosen your own path, but tell me, did you get what you wished for? I did. Yeah, unfortunately you did. I got exactly what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. I paid the heaviest price imaginable, lost what I cherished most.
Rose and Marine.
My dearest friend, Rose and Marine. Friend, damn, she's dead. Don't friend zone her when she's dead. You guys were like hardcore a thing. I see. Do not ever let that mirror go. Do you... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Is this a prequel to Pocket Mirror? I've never played Pocket Mirror, but I'm soon as I'm seeing this, I'm immediately curious. It's on the list of games to play that we're gonna play, but now this is making me really curious if this is like a prequel. Do not ever let that mirror go. Do you understand?
I see.
Yes. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. And that's ending number 1. Okay, so that was actually like I guess the original, not original, but like, you know, the primary path you were probably intended to take from the get-go. Which makes sense. You thought you knew? I didn't. Sequel stream. It's on the list. We'll definitely be playing it soon. This weekend, though, we're gonna do the RE4 DLC for Spooky Night. Because I've been meaning to do that. Well, I was gonna do it last weekend, but then we played this because it was, you know, Valentine's week. Yeah. Can I? Oh, I wish there was like a way to watch the cutscenes. Cause like there was some cool cutscenes. Wait. If I do. Yeah, because I know a bunch of people who are watching missed like the opening stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot it wasn't voiced though. An elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! You want to play this game? Yeah, do it. Totally worth the cost. And there's so many endings, and it's just like, you could play this over and over again, which we 100% will. Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby. Oh my, what do I do? Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so, Holly and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. And both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Oh, as both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Hopefully you forget by the time you play it. I mean, you don't even have to worry about it now, because it seems like all the stories are probably drastically different. Just don't go for Rose Marine, there you go. Fresh, brand new story. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by... So did Holes. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Foo, 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 foo. Granny. The book is written in German. Yeah, I mean the whole game takes place in like a fantasy Germany. Gonna lurk. Okay, thank you for a raid. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for granting my only wish. You're probably getting food, aren't you? Probably eating at like 10 p.m. That's the Moss I know. And there you go. There's our opening. Such a good opening. I gotta find. Hang on. Here, I'm gonna close this real quick. Close this. Congrats on 200 followers. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even notice it until people mentioned it. Let me see. Hide my favorites, favorites bar, so I don't dox myself. And then YouTube, little Goody Two Shoes. I don't know, shoes cinematic. There was a specific one when she gets the shoes at the beginning of the game. Oh, hang on, singing? Look at the Two Shoes. Singing cinematic? Sure, I think this is it. Okay, let me add a screen or window capture. Boop. And then we'll throw that down here. Boop. Okay, here we go. Hang on, I gotta do this too. There we go. This is what I was talking about. This is where you see like more of the like mixed media and stuff too. Oh god, they recorded this in like low visuals. Like, they've got just so many different styles going on. Like, this is like water paint right here. And then they got this like cutesy storybook style stuff. Yeah. She actually had, like, quite a bit of growth. No, not all endings. No. I don't want to watch that. There we go. Get rid of that. I'll head over to the chatting screen. Yeah. She actually had a fair bit of growth. Like, I remember when we started off, like, everyone was dunking on her. Everyone was... Hang on, let me also turn this off. Oh, that's not what I want to turn off. That's what I wanted to turn off. Everyone was dunking on her. Everyone in chat was just like, oh, she's the worst. She's such a bitch. And she actually was. Like, she was, like, really mean and, like, super pissy. And then, like, eventually it was kind of like, oh, she's more kind of just, like, tsundere, you know? Like, she's kind of pissy, but it's because she gets really embarrassed and, like, doesn't like showing her feelings and, you know, stuff like that. And then, like, as it went on, she was more, like, willing to, like, stand up for Rosemarine and, like, actually caring about her and stuff like that instead of it being, like, an inconvenience. So she had a little bit of character progression, even if it ended with us sacrificing her. Even if it ended with us deciding to go for money instead of love. But, you know, I had to get my multiple endings out of the way, you know? But yeah, we are absolutely 100% going to continue playing this, like, periodically. Like, I definitely want to keep coming back to this and doing the rest of the endings and, like, the other paths, because, like, we didn't get to learn more about the story. Like, there was so much to the story that we didn't get to find out because I couldn't figure out how to progress the hidden plot line. Like, the next thing I had to do was, like, get inside the catacombs underneath the church. And I couldn't figure out how to get in there because it's like, I had the key, but I couldn't figure out what door. Like, well, there was only 2 doors in the church, but I wasn't allowed to go through the doors, so I don't know how I was meant to get into the catacombs, so that's something else I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to do next time. But, yeah, this will probably be, like, maybe we'll do, like, maybe, like, a once a month or every other month kind of thing. That'd work out. Because I think Pocket Mirror's the same, right? Pocket Mirror has multiple endings, so if we pick up Pocket Mirror at some point, then we'd also have another game that I need to, like, do multiple times to get different endings. I believe, right? I think. Pretty sure that's how it was. At least it's what I remember hearing. But we'll be playing it soon, so. And also, let's see, what was that? 13 hours, because I remember somebody asked how long this game was. 13 hours for one single playthrough. 200 already, yeah. It's because that the design reveal post, like, absolutely exploded. Like, absolutely exploded. I was saying earlier, though, the big thing is going to be whether or not those translate into viewers or not. Like, having a bunch of people follow doesn't mean much. It's cool numbers, and I super appreciate it, obviously. But, like, if they're just doing it to add a number to a number, then it doesn't help a whole lot. And you want those people to translate into people who are coming back to your stream, right? But I mean, it's still cool, right? It's still super neat. Plus, having it happen for my birth month, that was nice. Get to have my design reveal and got to do that. Oh yeah, since Anne, you missed when we were looking through it here. Here, hang on. We can wrap it up by going back into the talking about the design stuff again, since a bunch of people missed it. There we go. My birthday. I haven't given my exact birth date, and I don't think I ever will, but February is my birth month. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what we talked about. Hey, I need to lock some of these sources, because, like, having OBS think that I'm trying to click on 1,000 different things when I'm not is really pissing me off. There we go, lock all these sources. There we go. But, not even just the day. No. Maybe eventually. I, like... The unfortunate thing is, like, you can find so much information about someone based just on, like, such simple information like that, where it's like, I did the VTuber stuff not entirely for privacy stuff, because I kind of don't care all that much, especially because I did used to do other streaming, like, with face stuff and stuff in the past, like years and years ago, so it doesn't really bother me. But it's one of those things where it's like, now that I'm older, it's kind of like, the less people know about me, the better. Maybe I'll DM it to you eventually, because we've known each other for a while. But but yeah, it's not something I'll ever be, like, public about, right? I'm fine with people just only knowing the month, and people already know I'm old man. But yeah. So the people who came halfway and missed the art reveal. Oh, why did I lock it? I didn't mean to lock it. Who missed the art reveal? This is basically what we're going to be moving into once I get the actual model. But yeah, here, let me. Oh man, I really wish this was easier to, like, scale and stuff. Like, it's actually kind of annoying how difficult it is. Let me move it over to a different monitor. That didn't help it. That actually made that worse. That actually made that worse. But yeah, so, like, the only things we're really gonna tweak when I get to doing the actual model itself is I want to have some cool stuff in the eyes, because we didn't really do anything with it. Feet, no, I can't give away the carpet grippers for free. I want to have like the shine, like the you know, that light reflection that you see on eyeballs. I want to have that be in the shape of a like a koi fish, and have the shine be like a gold, like yellow orangey, and then whenever you blink, it does like a little swim around and rests back into like like back into place. But yeah, there's like little details to still go back to like the like OG moon themes. Like you see the earrings is like the phases of the moon. Because like for those who aren't aware, my initial idea was that I wanted to be like purely moon themed. The fish and the water themes kind of came within the last like month. Like that's all brand new. So I wanted to still keep motifs of the moon stuff, of like, you know, my beginnings kind of thing. So that's why it's a lunar koi. But yeah, like the earrings are like phases of the moon. It starts at the bottom with like the full moon, and you get the, what do you call it, the gibbous and crescent and stuff like that. And then let's see, I made sure to ask for like sleepy bags, because I'm always tired. I'm just in a perpetual state of sleepy. And the facial hair scruff, because that's just me. That's just me. The yellow lighting, like the yellow lighting on the hair, absolutely was not like an intentional thing that I ever wanted, but she did it in one of the concepts, and I was like, oh, actually, like having the hair like have like a gold sheen or an orange sheen in when it like reflects light actually sounds super cool. Like just some like unique kind of thing to the hair, right? Like that's super neat. We got our clavicle window, got an arm window, got our thing hanging off one arm. I asked specifically to have the little like the crescent moon there on the belt, so it could still have a little more moon motifs. Have some like scale texture in the pants that we ended up adding, because that was actually one that Levy had mentioned. So I can thank her for, or them for, thank them for that, because they were helping me what do you call it, brainstorm stuff. Then we got some of the fish and the cloth turning into the water and everything. There's toes. There's your free toes. But yeah, that's the other thing. So like, let me scale it back down a little bit. So when I get the actual model, what I would like to do is I want to have a bunch of the fish like just kind of swimming around in this water, right? Like that is kind of like the idle thing. And then I want to have like maybe one just off to the side, like floating out like this, that is kind of like an idle floating animation. And then every so often, maybe like, you know, every like 30, 60 seconds or something like that, it does like a little and comes back. Like, I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, the feats. What is it? Okay, I couldn't tell if that was a licking emote, and I'm like, hey. Let's see. We simped on. I'm sure. Let's see. I already had that one person come into the Resident Evil stream that I had to ban because they started calling me baby. It was gonna happen eventually, but it was still weird. I don't mind people simping. It's when they get like too familiar that it starts to get uncomfy, right? Because it's like, I don't know you. Don't call me baby. I barely like it when girlfriends call me baby. I'll take other pet names, but baby has always been like just a fucky feeling one for me. Appreciate the eyes. Yeah. Let me. There you go. See this one, the eyes on this. Let me see if I can find my initial source. Oh my god, I hid my bookmark bar so I could show you guys the video, and now I have to try and bring up my email or Google Drive without bookmarks. It was Drive references. It was. Well, let me. No, it won't. Okay, it won't let me drag it in here. But I saw some fan art of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, where like basically he's like leaning into the camera, like all like lazy with like his hand on his chin kind of thing, and like his blue eyes are like glowing real bright. And I was like, ooh, I want something like that, like something piercing you know, like go. You have like this normal mode. And I was joking earlier. I had one of the original mentions that I had on my design explanation sheet was that I wanted it to be 90% dad, 10% daddy, with the idea that the 90% is on the left and then 10% is like going serious mode and like glowing, piercing eyes. You love how, yeah. He was one of the inspirations for like the daddy mode, or Goro from Jujutsu Kaisen, how his eyes are super piercing and everything like that. Or Goro. Why am I forgetting which one is the correct one? Someone will correct me because I know somebody in here super sims for him. Everyone does, but yeah, he's got like those super piercing blue eyes. So I was like, ooh, I want something where like I can dim the lights on my character and like their eyes like light up, you know, kind of like how we already do with this one, right? Like the eyes kind of glow a little bit, except I wanted it to be way more extreme. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what else we talked about too. Oh, I want to get like a mascot for chat. I want to get a mascot for you guys, and I want it to be like a little kid, like an androgynous kid, with like a really like long koi jacket where like the bottom turns into a tail and the hood is like pulled over the eyes, so you can't really like see the gender and stuff like that. And then have it as like chat's mascot, and then also be able to put it in this corner of the screen where it'll like do text to speech voice whenever people like do like the highlight text redeem, you know. I thought that'd be pretty cute, and then I can get fan art with the two together. As Celine said when I said before, I would like with having a like doing like an art with like carrying chat on my shoulders, you know, like you would have a child riding on your shoulders. Do a fan art like that and go like full dad. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what some of the like, because there was actually one of my references perfectly explains kind of some of the vibe that I was going for. Oh, this one here. Hang on, let me re-download it. This here. This is the vibes that I kind of wanted. Like the dude looks super sleepy and tired, and he's got the like little kid. There's like a series of these pieces of art. I wish I could remember the artist. I'll also remember to like do like a whole thing of just pointing out what my references were, and like share it on Twitter. But yeah, they got like a series of these pieces of these two, and it's super cute because it's just like the dude is clearly just like this like tired older guy like taking care of this like young little girl. It's a super cute series. I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. In Monsta, it does kind of look like Monsta, doesn't it? Speaking of which, hang on. Speaking of which, oh, it's on the web, so I can't really do it. Let's see. Do I have it on here? Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have it still on here. This was like some of the kind of references I was pointing to the artist for like some of the clothing stuff with it turning into water. It's literally just Kaya. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I used Welt as an example from Star Rail. I mean, I know I've got him. Yeah, I used Welt as one of my examples of like tired dad kind of vibes. Let's see. What were some of my other ones? Welt is literally literally everyone I've mentioned as Welt is one of my examples of like moods. It was like, oh yeah. Yep. That and FMA dad. Full Metal dad. Not father. And not the boy's dad. Oh, why am I forgetting his name? The spoilers for like a 20-year-old show. The one that dies. The one that gets stabbed by Major Hughes. Yeah. That's the other one. Like I mentioned the like the facial hair kind of style, and then the person I was talking to was just like, oh, you mean like this, and showed me Major Hughes, and they're just like, yeah, this character is just you. I'm like, oh no, it is. With the the one who obsesses over his daughter. Let's see. And then let's see. Here's my color references that I had. It was this, which these are all from Yume. So please go check them out. Like, I think it was a her. Like, her art is beautiful. It's fantastic. But this is where I got like the idea for the color schemes from. Like that one, this one. Oh, it's so beautiful. Their art is so fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to think, what other references did I have? I don't think I have all of them saved on my computer. Yume Zashiga. I was pretty sure it was. I just didn't want to like confidently say it and be completely wrong, because then I'd feel like an asshole. Get these out of the way. I think that might have been all of them. I got a bunch of things saved on Google Drive, so I'd have to like re-download them to be able to share them. But yeah, I'm glad everybody enjoyed the design, and I'm very excited to finally have it turn into a model and see it animated and stuff. Got her art book a few years back and signed when you asked. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. Her, like, genuinely, like, I'm actually jealous, because like her art is beautiful. It is so good. I would pay good money for her art. Like, being completely and totally serious. The match of cyan and orange is perfect. Yeah, it's so nice. It's like, I mean, they're complementary colors, so it makes sense. But like those like shades and hues specifically, it just oh, it's so good. Right? But yeah, I immediately started looking for a model artist, because I do want to get completely transitioned over as fast as possible. Super big props to the person that made this model. You know, like, they put it out for real cheap, and it's like, it's very high quality. Like, I cannot complain about this model much at all. Like, it's nice. It's a very nice model, but obviously it has no motifs other than anime boy, which, you know, it makes it a little hard to like call yourself any sort of type of VTuber or anything like that, or like kind of have cool stuff. You'll miss the white hair. Here's the thing though. The possibilities of ulterior designs for this concept is huge. It's huge, right? Like, let me put this back out there. Like, oh my god, I hate how big it imports in. Like, originally, when I was gonna do just moon stuff, right? One of the things that I was thinking was to have a different design for each type of moon, right? So like a full moon and a new moon, and like, you know, being black and white, and a harvest moon, right, being more like salt and pepper dad. I mean, maybe like, and a harvest moon being like more like have it be looking like in a farmish outfit or something like that, like a rural attire, but also having like brown hair or something like that, or like maybe reddish hair, or not reddish, like orangish hair, and then having like a blood moon version where like red hair and like a yandere-esque kind of design. That's absolutely something I could still do with this character in general. Not quite as much, I think, because it is just, it's lunar koi, with the focus being on the koi and the water themes rather than the lunar part, but still very much possibility to be able to do like, you know, similar-esque things, right? Plus with it, you know, koi also come in different colors too, so there's also possibilities of that, right? Like some koi are red, some are like white and gold, some are like mostly black and everything. Like so many different possibilities. But that's one of those things where it's like, as soon as I got this, I was like, I can finally do that thing that all VTubers do, where they throw their art at every single artist that ever opens up like raffles, or one of those like, oh, I want to work on like portfolio pieces. I'm not going to charge people. Just throw me your thing and I'll pick a couple out of the replies to like do art of. I'm like, yes, I can do that now. So I'll definitely be doing stuff like that and seeing what other kind of like ideas we can get for like way future down the road kind of things. But You gotta go to school. Oh no, yeah, definitely don't be late for school. I appreciate you coming by though. Thank you for the follow and everything. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you around some more. The temptation to commission artists is so strong. It is. I immediately right off the bat was just like, oh no, Skeb. I'm gonna have to like ban that URL from my browser. I'm gonna have to ban it or I'm gonna absolutely use it a bunch. And that sucks too, because I literally just moved, so that spent a lot of money on moving. And then I also just bought a car 2 months ago, so I spent a lot of money on that. My bank account is drained. There is not a whole lot left. So it's just like, oh man, this needs to all go towards the model. I can't be spending money on art as much as I want to. Now, if I find a couple here and there that are like, you know, 30, 40 bucks, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Maybe one every like few months, couple months, monthly, weekly, daily, I don't know. But yeah, like I've said before, like I'm very happy with this design, so I've got no plans to do anything else, like any alternative outfits for a very long time, you know? Like it costs so much to do that anyway. Right, but it's like I'm very happy with this. I want to enjoy it for a nice good chunk of time before I go being like, okay, time to find alternate outfits and hairstyles and stuff. Do you think you'll have the lore behind them all? Probably not. Probably not. It's definitely the Simpsons meme of just like, I just think he's neat. Right? Like, I'm trying to remember. I was originally trying to like come up with a little bit of lore when it was just Moon. But like I just kept being like, I don't really like it. I don't really like what I'm coming up with, and in a way, I don't want to like lock myself into anything either, right? Like if I don't come up with a thing, like maybe I'm still doing this in like 5 years, right? and then at that point I'm like, you know what, I don't want to have koi theme anymore. Maybe I want to be matcha latte themed VTuber now. You know, I can't change it without like completely changing the lore at that point, right? So like I'm cool with just like being like, oh yeah, I just like the design, I like the concepts, I liked mashing these things together and getting this really neat theme, you know? So I'm okay with not having anything like that. But yeah, I'm hoping within the next week I'll have a model artist locked down so that if all goes as planned, we'll have the actual model in maybe a few months, and then it has to get rigged. Which I've talked about maybe trying to rig myself because I wanted to start learning live 2D. But I doubt. Saw it on Twitter, great concept and art. Thank you. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. She does such a good job. It's such a good job. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, I don't think I'll try to rig it myself because I really don't think I'll have the appropriate skills to do what I want to do. Even if I because I don't know if I've ever mentioned before, but I used to be a 3D artist, right? Like that's my entire background. Like that's what I went to school for and or college and everything. That's what I got a degree in and all that. So you would think that those skills would translate to live 2D rigging. I'm hoping it will. But I also am terrible with like thinking in 2D. So I don't trust what skills I may have to be able to do the cool things that I want to do, like the fish swimming in the water and having the water be like constantly animated and stuff like that. That may be a bit too much, right? Same with the eyes and everything like that. Like I don't know, especially if I had to draw anything. If I had to draw anything myself to like change any of that, like, ugh. Do you have some of your art? I don't think so. Not anymore. Because it was a long time ago. I gave up 3D art a while ago. My school kind of screwed me over. Like, it's funny. It's frustrating because it's like I won awards in college for the stuff that I was making. But like even then, the teachers that were teaching it were horribly not qualified. and the school completely misled us to the teacher's qualifications. And so we basically got out with a very, very poor education. And what I did learn, most of what I did learn was me teaching myself, right? I was doing research and I was doing crazy things that all these other students in our class had no idea what the hell I was doing because, you know, not to their fault, the teacher just wasn't teaching properly, you know, and I still don't know half the things properly. Like, I can't texture a model properly. I can't do textures at all. I can't do UV, like UV cutting and stitching and and UV layouts like that at all. I don't know how to do it at all. And that's a bare necessity for doing 3D art. I was slapping photos and like doing weird scaling on them to try to like make it look okay. And thankfully it worked, you know, my bullshit worked, but it was never anything that would be functional. It's not something you'd ever be able to use in a movie or a game or something like that, right? It was something that could only work for like still projects, you know, just something that was just still and in the lighting I chose, right? So yeah, I gave that up a while ago just because it was just like, I paid so much money and spent so much time doing it where it's like, it's not fun anymore. It genuinely killed my enjoyment of doing 3D art. So I gave it up and then, yeah, ended up here. I was gonna say, like, there's a long story between where I was about to move to Japan and everything too, but that's such a long story, and the only thing anybody needs to know about that is that I decided not to. Specifically to stream, but not in a way that it was like, I'm gonna make it big streaming. It was like, oh man, I've got a hobby again, and I don't want to give up a hobby, you know? This is the first fun passion hobby I've had in a long time. I don't plan to ever make a living off of it. I just want to keep doing it, because God, that's such a quality of life thing, isn't it? Do you still draw? Okay, drawing I stopped doing in like high school. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's one of those like puberty things where your brain changes, but like when high school happened, I completely lost my ability to draw. Like just absolutely and completely. Now maybe if I tried going back, I could do it, but I don't know. I've got a lot of like old child drawings that actually look like decently like skilled for that age, but like it's like I hit freshman year of high school and it just was gone. I don't know what happened. In fact, I completely stopped drawing in high school too. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I think it was the kind of like maturity puberty thing where you're just changing and you just abandon things and or your brain changes. I still can't think in 2D. My brain still don't work in 2D very well. 2D layers are beyond me. Zesty, hello, how do? Welcome. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, I figured rigging would be a nice alternative, right? Like after giving up 3D, it's kind of nice to kind of be like, okay, well maybe I can still use those skills for something, and then I can make some cash on the side, right? that's a possibility. I could do a little extra cash. But yeah, I'll still probably have to hire a rigger. I don't think I'll ever get to that point where I'll be able to do it myself. Maybe in like a year or two. Maybe in a redesign in like a couple years I'll be able to do it myself. Hello. You have that feeling right now where I don't want to draw anymore, but I also don't want to give up either. Yeah, I've been there. that was me genuinely after college, where it was just like I don't want to give up doing 3D art. But at the same time, it's just like, I just don't enjoy it anymore. But if I could, I would have stuck with it. So like my recommendation is to do whatever you can to stick with it. Because like, even though I wasn't enjoying it, there's still part of me that regrets giving it up. Because it was a lot. When I was enjoying it, I really did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. And I had like a lot of ideas I wanted to do that I never got to like, you know, that I never got to do. So 100% will always push people to follow those kind of things. Like, it's one of those like, do as I say, not as I do things. Don't follow my path. Don't give up on your dreams. It makes it sound way more dramatic. Oh man, I need to hydrate. 1 sec. Gave up after college, just didn't work out anymore, but you really want to start digitally drawing. Did you go do art school? Because actually that's something I would tell everybody is don't go to art school. It's not worth it. You get a lot of a lot of debt for basically just being told to, you know, draw, and that's it. Okay, well, I simplified it quite a bit, but like there are things you can learn yourself just by doing, right? Like you can learn anatomy by doing anatomy studies at home. You don't need to pay, you know, $40K to go to a school to have them bring in a, you know, somebody to pose for you for a week, right? Because that's what they did for us. It was like a couple weeks of anatomy drawing, and that was it. Landscapes and animals of scenery, but yeah, never took any classes such as wasn't worth it. Yeah, like I met a lot of good friends, but I just it's just not worth the money. It's not worth the money. It would be different, you know, it would be different if schools were more active in internship stuff. Like if they helped you better with internships, 100% I would say do it, because then you get your connections. But if your school's like mine, where they didn't do that, and there was zero help with finding internships, and you were living in a city where there was absolutely no, you know, company in your field, you know, and you're kind of just left out to dry. And, you know, being an old man, this was back before back before the remote work was a normal thing. You know, so you were just genuinely screwed if there was no company nearby. It's like, you know, I just they need to help. They need to help. If they're helping, cool. If they're not, then no, it's just not worth it. Schools you attended with such classes were always too full of people who just didn't care for art, and it sucked. See, I never had that issue. But it was just like a lot of the teachers just kind of weren't really industry professionals, which is what I want to learn from. Whether to learn on your own more rewarding. Yeah, I mean, it's nowadays, like, man, you're seeing so many kids with like insane art skills. It's ridiculous. And I attribute it completely and totally to the internet and the ease of accessibility of software like that, and the ease and accessibility of like drawing tablets. Like, so how many people just have an iPad laying around? So many. Like, so many kids are learning how to draw at such an early age, and digitally, that they're learning these skills so early that they're getting up to like 13, and you look at their art and you're like, oh my god, I'm 40 something and I can't even draw like that. I'm not 40 something, by the way. I'm not that old, but your school made an internship part of your requirements to graduate, so it's super helpful. Yeah, well, so some of the programs did have internships as a requirement. It's just they didn't help you with it, right? And ours was kind of niche, right? Like 3D art, especially at the time, was kind of more of a niche thing. And our city didn't have any companies that did 3D art or any kind of 3D animation, so we were kind of just screwed. Like, even if it was required, I don't think any of us would have graduated. And I think they knew that. Thank you for the redeems. But yeah, and we're getting like deep. Getting deep out of nowhere. Did not expect it to go this way. Oh man. But yeah, no, don't give up on your dreams. Don't let your dreams stay dreams. I would not be like where, I shouldn't say where I am, because it's not like I'm like super successful or anything like that, but I would not be enjoying certain aspects of my life as much as I am now if I did. Because like I said, I was planning on moving to Japan, right? And if I did, I was going to have to give up streaming right after starting it, well, not after starting it, but after starting VTubing specifically, and then realizing just how much I loved doing it, right? And it was like, it wasn't worth it. Like, moving to Japan is such a cool, amazing opportunity, but the fact that it would have required me to give up the first passion I had since like college, it was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. It sounds really silly, especially considering the living costs here, but like, I couldn't do it. And maybe one day I will still move to Japan, but just couldn't do it right now. Look at the kids who draw now, and you're like, WTF, you grew up with a pencil and paper, you didn't know about digital until a few years back, and like, I think a lot of people do still do pen and paper stuff, but like, just because most people do have, because most people still have easy access to iPads and stuff like that, Like, it's so easy for them to kind of get a head start. You begin finishing school, already a strong, tiring. Oh, so I'm totally not understanding what you're saying there, man. Sorry. You'll begin by finishing school. It's already a strong, tiring dream already. Oh, yeah, you're worn out already, you mean? Also, YouTube Ghost, hello, how do? Sorry, the YouTube chat isn't on screen. Unfortunately. I don't have it set up for this screen. Scooch this man's down here. You're giving up in your animation dream, but you're going towards trying to publish a children's book. Nice. Nice. Yeah, do it. See, I feel for artists right now with like AI stuff. Like, I still will 100% push, you know, keep it up, right? Cuz I believe, even though things are really rough, I do believe at some point there will be much harsher laws and policies regarding AI art, because there's absolutely no way there can not be, right? There's already so many lawsuits, there's going to be so many more lawsuits, there's already going to be so many things regarding like the very not okay usage of AI. Like, there's going to be so many laws implemented within the next like 5 years that's going to put a massive damper on anything like regarding that. So it's one of those, like, I think right now is the darkest moment for artists, but I think it is going to get much better, because I think those laws are going to get passed and things are going to change, where it's just like people are going to gradually realize, like, no, this isn't okay. Which, by the way, this is an anti-AI art zone, if it's not obvious. All my homies hate AI art. But yeah. Got too many artist friends. And my art degree, so you know what? Get out of here. It is scary though. The stuff that they make nowadays is ridiculous. But I think things will eventually get better. You just kind of gotta get over those initial leaps and hurdles where people are like losing their jobs and stuff like that, which really sucks. It's really unfortunate, but yeah. Just keep getting like deep. But yeah. What time is it? 10:30. I think I'm trying to think what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do more Persona 3 this week. I think we're gonna get back into that since we dropped it to do Goody Two Shoes. So I think we'll start that on Thursday. I unfortunately didn't throw up a schedule because I got like too overwhelmed by like everyone responding to the art release. kind of hard to keep my brain together. So yeah, we'll do more Persona 3 on Thursday, and then we're gonna do on Spooky Saturday. We're gonna do the DLC for RE4. What's it called? Separate Ways, the Ada DLC. And then we'll figure out what we're doing after that. And I do still want to bring in another day. I want to add another day to stream. Because we've been doing this 3 days a week for a while now, and I think I should be able to fit in another one. I just don't know what time and what day, but I'll figure it out eventually. And yeah. I didn't have anything planned for 200 followers. And I don't know if there's anything I can just throw together real quick. So what I may do, what I may just have to do is to set another goal for 250, and then have 250 be one where we just do something special for it, like some kind of celebratory thing. Because there's a lot of things I still want to do, like not gaming stuff. Like we've talked before in the past about doing like cook-along streams, and I still want to do some like chat interaction kind of streams where chat's able to like do subs and bit donos and point redeems and stuff like that to interact with games and stuff. Outside of the usual stuff like crowd control. But yeah, this was fun. We don't usually just like sit and talk a whole lot. But we did it twice. We did it at the beginning, we got to do it at the end, got to get deep. I got to rave about my art more. Are you open to collabs? Yeah, I've always been open to collabs. I just don't like really do them all that often because I've always got games going on. But as long as like as long as I get like fair warning, like say like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ahead of time, so I can make sure that I don't like promise chat certain things at certain times and then not be able to do them, then I'm way more I'm way more open to it. You never done one yet, but you're curious. Yeah. I'm like, again, I'm always willing to do them. As long as it's like a friendo, right? Like I'm not big into the idea of like a random person who I've never talked to. Suddenly like want to do it. I think it'd be very situational. But yeah, I'm always down for like mutuals doing collab stuff. I think like the last time I did one was Ira and Levy, back when Levy was Friendly Froggy. That was for VTuber SummerSlam, where the infamous Nya came from. And then I never did another collab again. Although me and Moss are supposed to be doing something in the next couple of weeks, so well, I'll at least be doing something then. But yeah, no, I'm always open to doing collab stuff. Anyway, everyone's always welcome to shoot me a Discord DM. Mutuals. Mutuals. Let me clarify that. Don't just randomly add me on, like, random viewer adding me on Discord. I'm talking about VTuber mutuals. Always willing to talk about what we can possibly do. But yeah. Yeah. There's a lot. I think I shared one on Twitter. A list of games I was specifically actually interested in doing collabs on, which is kind of your typical things. I'll have to see if I can find it again, but you're like Monster Hunters, Deep Rock Galactic, your Valheim and Project Zomboid and stuff like that. Yeah, your typical multiplayer games. GTFO. If I had the money, I would say Helldivers 2. That looked pretty fun, but that's like 70 bucks. But yeah. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Let's see if any of the friends are on. Might ask if down for Lethal Company. Yeah, definitely. I own Lethal Company. I've only played it like once or twice. Helldiver's so packed lately. It looks like it's a lot of fun. I was watching a couple people play it. You arrived at the end. Oh no! I would do though. You how you been? Let's see. Oh, of course, OBS is being weird again. Lethal Company is fun to watch. Yeah, it's fun to play too. But it's one of those games you have to have multiple people to play with. So, like, I think I understand why a lot of people don't play it, because it's like it's already really difficult to get even like a couple people together to play a game. Let's see. Maybe. Mr. Osner. What's he doing? Venba? What's Venba? Oh, it's that, like, Indian family cooking game thing. I think we might do that then. I don't think we've ever rated him. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for everyone stopping by. I'm so sorry, Rue, for ending as soon as you come here. Terrible timing. But yeah. Thank you for everyone. Everyone's appreciation of the new arts. It means a lot. Put a lot of thought and thought into what I wanted out of that. So hopefully we'll have an actual model soon and we get to do more fun stuff. But yeah. Thank you for the raids again. If anybody from those are still here, I appreciate it. If you aren't already following and you had a good time hanging out, please consider following. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Saturday, is always 100% without fail a spooky game. Schedules are posted on Twitter. We also got a community Discord, so you can feel free to join. Link is in either the Discord command or in the bio. Behave yourselves. Don't make me moderate. I hate moderating. And yeah, I think we're gonna head out. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid on Mr. Osner. And hopefully he's not ending. That'd be really awkward. That'd be like the 4th time it's happened in like the past several raids. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna head out. Again, super appreciate y'all coming by. Thank you for all the new follows and all that. And good night. Good night, good night, good night. Bye, 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 good night, bye.